Alright?
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh shit, that's right. I still need to send that to Rose.
I am happy that I had everything muted because I didn't have Terra's stream muted.
Whoa.
Like,
Uh-oh.
hi. Oh, okay.
I see.
Hoi hoi!
Hello.
Oh, really now? Hello.
Hello!
Hoi there.
Where is Pez?
Hello.
Wow.
Where
I
is
don't
I
see
didn't-
Pez anywhere.
Where is Pez?
I do not know.
I must
told
do
him
a
to get
secret
rest.
ritual.
I told him to get rest, and then now he's not
Might
here.
have fallen asleep. I'm assuming.
What time did you tell him to get rest?
When I
Like
went to
right
bed,
before.
which was 7 a.m., which is 6 a.m. for him.
Well, that is about the same time that I passed out, so...
Time for you to rest up.
I think, like,
Where
right before I
else?
passed out, I saw Tyrant went live playing, what was it? Tower something?
Tower Fantasy.
Yes, that's it.
Hmm.
I actually forgot to tell you to rest up. I told Stairboy to rest up or bring caffeine. I told you to rest up or bring caffeine this morning.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I did get more sleep for this than I ever did for Nameless.
Well, of course you can get more sleep for this because it is in the afternoon instead of in the morning.
Yeah, especially since I'd usually not wake up till 10 o'clock, and Nameless was always at 5. And I was always up till about 2, minimum.
Mm-hmm. And Fugi is not cooperating with me today.
Oh no.
Who's Spooky? Is that your bear or something?
No, Fugi, it's the
Oh, Fugi.
reactive images.
Ah.
like the apple.
the
No,
apple. What do you mean
Fugi.
apple?
Fuji apples.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
Fugi.
those
It's Fugi
types
another
of
day.
Not my favorite kind, but whatever.
I like Gala.
I like candy. And it's time to do Festival of the Lost Candy. Wow.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're waiting for Pez now, right?
Well, if we wait for Pez, then nothing's gonna happen until he shows up, and that would be,
Hmm.
Might be problematic, just slightly.
Oh. I don't know. Okay, how about we start then? Or are we just gonna talk about memes at this point? You know what? If we're gonna talk about memes, I'll start first. Gee, Bungie has been messing up a lot of There, you happy? I started a meme. Now think of something else other than just...
Bungie has jumped off the building.
No. Something other than Bungie. It's gotta be something else.
Wow, that really struck a chord.
Well,
Oh my
no.
God,
alright.
You're saying it's saying
Thank you, Kate.
So it's like Bungie has jumped off the building.
Are you
And-
talking about like
and-
that meme where the guy is like, "What about this?" And then it's like,
Well,
and then the
you,
guy
you
throws
know
Tyrant.
what Bungie is, right?
You ever gone
Bungee jumping?
There you go.
"How is that a meme though?"
She was making a joke off of your meme.
Yes,
No one wants to
I-
play the meme game. Wow.
I'm bad.
No, it was funny.
Wow, I'm being
Tara.
bullied
Tyrant,
for who I am.
it just went over his head.
Well, I'm being
But-
bullied over my head then.
Technically,
But it's okay, we
Avatar-wise,
can
I'm
have
the shortest,
something
aren't I?
actually not go over his head, like this.
Stop! That's meanie!
Got
That's
him.
a big meanie, you stinky poo-poo!
You threw
Oh my
Ursia at
goodness.
him.
No,
Sorry,
Oi!
Ursia.
this is not your house,
Oi!
bitch!
Rude.
This is not your house, bitch!
Rude.
Hey, at least this one didn't go over his head.
No. Oh, come on! Halua is on top of me now, hang on. Time for you to get off of my head. There. Wow.
So you still don't remember what line we left off on?
Nope, unfortunately not.
Oh.
Trick or treat, smell my feet.
Give me
Wait,
something
that's
good
how it
to eat.
goes in Halloween, right? Trick or treat, smell my feet, is it? Or was it
Yeah.
something else?
Yeah, no, that was it. And then
Okay,
there's
so
give
it's
me
trick or
something good
treat,
to eat.
smell my feet. Then what else was it after?
Give me something good to eat. Not too big, not too small, just the size of Montreal.
Really?
Those last bits I
thought it
didn't
was coming
remember.
from America. I thought the song came from
Maybe
America.
it's a Canadian thing.
No, that
huh,
one
weird.
sounds right though, so.
It sounds right, but at the same time, I thought the song originated from America.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I guess I
Yeah.
must be
Well-
wrong then.
I mean, Montreal just rhymes really well with small. So.
Wow.
True.
We're gonna run with puns now, aren't we?
You mean we haven't?
No, we have plenty of times.
So you're surprised why?
I'm not surprised. I'm just saying. Because at this moment, I am playing Destiny 2. Wow, Cinderella! Cinderella!
Ah, this line.
You saw what underwear?
I can see your panties.
Reflexively, I pressed my skirt firmly against my thighs. Why didn't you say so sooner? Why didn't you just tell me?
Oh. Yeah,
don't know.
okay, it was funny.
It was funny.
Because he's the Mix the Forgotten.
He looks strangely pensive. It's not funny, you're such a jerk, I hate you!
Interesting. So you do have a sense of shame.
His lips curled into a smirk.
Oh. I can imagine that biting lip emoji on that already.
Bite lip emoji.
Yeah, you've seen the emoji, right? The one where it's like
Yeah.
fingers like a tick and then he's like biting their lip is like, Taratom, why are you throwing stuff at me? You agreed with me on this.
I know, but it's you keep on talking about being bullied, so I was like, this is how to
What
bully.
the No bully! No bully!
Oh my
No
gosh,
bully!
athlete.
I already had been hoard out in Tower of Fantasy, alright?
Oh my
No more
god.
bully.
Wait, what?
Sorry,
Oh.
would you like to repeat that?
No! I will not repeat what I just said. You only get to hear it once. Okay? People were bullying me all the time just to get my RNG up. Managed to
No worries,
get
athlete. It was funny.
triple SSR in one pull. Two of which are the desired character. One of which is a desired character, but it's not the priority. Yeah, so yeah, I let them throw stuff at me because
It gives you luck.
apparently so, and thus, well, there you go. It gives me luck, and now, hence why I hoard myself out for the luck.
You're the one that's calling yourself that, right?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
I don't know, it sounded like you were confirming earlier.
Yeah, it sure sounds
Very
like
much.
confirmation. So
I will neither confirm nor deny.
so
I don't think
this
there's too
line
much denying. So
this line seems to be representative of Tara.
What the hell? What line? Tara, I
You
thought I
got it
can't
all wrong. These aren't panties, they're shorts. Yeah, that's it.
Right,
Don't you mean
right.
shorts?
So you mean with stripes?
Wait. Don't you mean jorts?
Nice try. Those are way too thin to be shorts.
Okay, maybe shorts isn't the right term. It's one of the you know, bloomers. I could picture it, but I couldn't think of the word for it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What do you call them? They're cut like panties, but you still wear panties under them. Bikini bottoms? No, wait, no. Like panties
I think you were right with bloomers.
or booty shorts. You know, the shorts you wear when you're doing exercise, volleyball shorts. Spandex? That's it.
Pinky.
You don't gotta be embarrassed about it. I already saw everything there is to see on your first night here, remember?
Don't bring that up now.
Why not? Fits the theme, doesn't it?
You think this is funny?
Damn right. Look at you, all beet red. Normally nothing gets under your skin. I figured you were flashing me on purpose.
I would never disrespect myself like that.
Oh, really?
oh really?
I was really
Oh,
embarrassed
really?
about that for your information. I just didn't want to bring it up again, and besides, just turn around. At my insistence, he mercifully turned away.
Yeah, look. If you're that embarrassed about it, just get off the chair.
Oh! Right. Whoops. This was quickly shaping up to be a string of careless mistakes. Whoa! That was an interesting transition.
Yeah.
This is gonna end up in the classic anime scene, isn't it?
It's what's that sound effect? It's like the like the collision like sound effect.
You mean from Gary's mod?
Oh yeah, that.
Yep.
I like how you knew that right away.
Whatever his next
I mean, I
line
did
is
play
XD.
Gary's mod. It was a fun game. It was a fun game.
athlete, I'm sorry, I forgot to turn off do-to-ting. I don't do do-to-ting for... for...
I mean, he basically did it last week when I had no voice.
Yeah, but I mean, like, for other characters. So I will refund points on that and go back and turn those off.
The instant I shifted my weight, my world suddenly flipped upside down.
Flip turned
Arisu.
upside down.
Ugh.
Ah.
I open my eyes, find myself sitting on top of Cinderella. Oh God, Cinderella, are you okay? Are you hurt?
You okay?
You all right?
I'm not
Am I
infecting other
allowed
people,
to
am I?
ban
No,
you?
Alex,
I
no,
don't
you
care.
landed so hard on him, you knocked the wind out of him.
Are you okay?
I don't know what happened.
I mean, hey, good
Wrong
acting.
pipe?
You said
Possibly.
great acting. You do sound like you got the wind knocked out of you.
I'm fine.
Okay, thank goodness. I heaved a sigh of relief, then remembered what was in my hand. A hammer. Good think I didn't hit you with this. It's practically a blunt weapon.
A hammer is a blunt weapon, genius. What are you, some kind of disgruntled employee out to kill your boss?
I hear that's strongly common, actually.
Hey, Sidraxis, how's it going? Is that supposed to be a joke?
Nope. Look, are you sure you're okay? You're not just putting up a tough front, are you?
Yes.
To Cinderella's
exactly.
noble
Word
sacrifice,
bands
that was
aren't allowed
totally
either,
fine.
I'm sorry.
He, on the other
Basically
hand, got
things that
slammed flat to the ground.
Interfere with
Surely that had to hurt at least
voice
a little.
acting. Don't coddle me. It was nothing. I'm fine.
You were protecting me. The least I can do is worry.
I wasn't protecting you. You just fell on me, that's all.
What would it feel like to have 100+ pounds of weight suddenly drop on you? I paused to imagine it. Yikes.
So, making yourself at home on top of me?
Huh? It was then that I realized I'm still on top of him. In a rather
Horny.
suggestive position.
Oh
Very
my.
horny. Too horny. Stop it. Get some help.
Does this mean Terra is cabadoning me?
Wait, what?
Is
No.
it tied on against a wall? I don't know.
Yeah,
Unless I've been taught how to do Kabedon wrong.
I mean, who knows? There could be different ways to cabadon. A floor could work too.
What do you mean,
Floor is
Cabadon?
fine too.
What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
Kabadon, you know how in anime where you have someone slamming a hand against the wall?
Oh, you
somebody
mean
else in?
the, hey there, sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, because I don't understand what the actual terminology for that one is, unfortunately.
Yeah, well,
Or how to
in
spell it.
Japanese it's called a Kabadon wall slam.
Kinda sounds like a cabal's name, I'm not gonna lie. Alright.
So sorry about that. But the moment I tried to get up, a sharp pain shot through my ankle and I collapsed back on top of him.
What's the matter?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I tried to ignore the pain, but then Cinderella took me by the arm.
Did you sprain your ankle?
Yeah. No sense in lying about it after all.
You're hopeless, you know that?
Well, I am not a glass bird. The shelf was covered with dozens of glass crafts. Plants, flowers, jewelry boxes, and multicolored poppin' pipes, all made of glass, all sparkling in the light. Wow! Oh my gosh, they're so pretty! Ah! It was my first time in Cinderella's room, and my excitement was at an all-time high, until my ankle pain put a damper on it, that is.
Is it horny Cinderella time? Maybe, Leaps, maybe.
You're a guest
That kinda depends
here.
on Cinderella. That kinda depends on Aldina and Cinderella. Do you guys want to be horny?
I mean, we did land on top of him in a suggestive position.
Then let's go horny! Let's entertain the crowd! Let's be horny, everybody!
I mean, when has that stopped us before?
I don't know. When someone's trying to be say-so, which is me.
Lies.
Excuse me, I've been say-so!
I have clips that prove that to be false.
I'm not a nasty gremlin! I'm being say-so. Wow! How could you?
I mean, the fact that you're denying being unsay-so makes you more of a gremlin.
Wow. But wait, Kenny. Oh, it's Cody. Yo, inflation stream. Are you
What?
in a position to get inflated, Teratan?
Oh no.
Apparently, Cody wants an inflation stream.
No.
Oh dear.
I'm pretty sure that is against TOS.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed it is. Help me. Everybody is too horny right now. What the fuck?
You're a guest here, so behave yourself. Now sit tight for a bit.
He helped me walk to the bed. Aw, for a moment there I was starting to feel like a princess.
If you're a princess, then I'm a monkey's uncle.
Hey! No,
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
What did you say?
He's a monkey.
Wow. Okay, now I
Calm
get
down, nephew.
Ah,
Now, give me your foot.
oh my.
Yells out his hand. Okay.
Yo, don't do food stuff for free.
Excuse
Well,
me
I
while
mean,
take a quick pic.
if we get a foot CG, then
Wow. I don't. This game is that horny. Come on. It can't be that horny.
You'd never know.
Bad Tawatan. No horny. Bunk.
well, we haven't gotten very many CGs. We've gotten like 3.
Yeah, I
Still,
think about 3.
no horny. Punk.
After a moment of hesitation, I placed my foot in his palm. Look, it's a CG.
Stop right there.
Oh
for
my.
middle stuff.
Speak
Oh.
This is,
Someone
shall appear.
blur the picture.
Oh, that's
this is unsafe though. Yo.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not paying attention. I was actually surprised that's what she was wearing. Is that like
And I'm kind of surprised this is how Aldana looks in whatever dress she is in.
That's the work uniform.
oh it's
That's
like
the
a,
work unit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maid
I'm pretty sure lawsuits are
kimono?
about to pop up.
Yeah,
it's like a maid kimono?
Mm-hmm.
But like with the
That's
like a
neat.
very it looks like a very European style like skirt.
Yeah.
Also, it looks like she has the biggest bags under her eyes. Just saying. She looks very, very
Oh
tired.
well that's just like
I think that's blushing.
Oh. All right.
Does it hurt?
Snaps it.
Watch, I must have
Bends it really
lost
far
it at this
backwards.
game. What the?
He gently brushed my ankle with his fingertips. Is it because of the foot pick?
You mean foot fetish? Oh my god, it's foot worshipping right now. We're in unsay-so territory.
We've been there for a while.
No, we haven't.
Well, I mean,
We
if you
haven't
count
been there.
all previous streams, yes, we've been there for a while.
No, we haven't been there. We haven't been there. We have been
Denial.
say-so this entire stream. Isn't that right, Twitch-san? Yes.
Tara is in Egypt.
What do you mean I'm in Egypt?
You're in denial.
Egypt? Like the country Egypt?
That was good. That was a good one.
that was great. Holy smokes.
Like, oh, you mean idiot? What?
No,
No,
denial.
Denial.
I am not in any denial whatsoever. I
Yeah,
tell
you're
you,
in-
we are all 100%
Yeah, you're in the
say-so.
51st state. Denial.
All
First
right.
stage.
All right.
What? This is not the first stage of grieving, alright? I'm not denying anything. What I'm saying is, we are not being say-so right now, so we have to be say-so. Okay?
It does hurt a little.
What, being on say-so?
No, my foot getting played with.
Well,
Oh my.
it's not swollen. I guess you just twisted it a bit.
Pwah.
I mean, it might also just be is showing up right now. It takes a while to actually swell, you know. It doesn't happen immediately.
My God.
Man.
I have had a sprained ankle before.
Oh,
Where-
they're the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on
sprained
the,
ankles are the worst.
I was on a band trip and I stepped off the bus and I crunched my ankle when I did it.
Oh no.
And
good.
we were staying at a library that night, and conveniently, right above where I chose to sleep, there was a book on sports injuries.
My
My
God.
God. It would have been
It's a
funnier if it landed
sign.
on your ankle or something.
Yeah. So it said to keep my foot raised and make sure that it is above my heart level for while I'm sleeping. So I put it underneath my bag and make sure it's iced and all that. So I was like, yeah.
Nice.
So conveniently, I got the information on how to deal with my injury right above where I was sleeping.
That's good though. That means you can perform medical aid on yourself.
Mhm.
Self-sufficient. Plus, you gain a level in medical skills.
Man, this is so cliche. The heroine loses her balance, and then the hero comes to her rescue, complete with aftercare.
You're saying you're a hero? I know, right? Like a prince and the princess. I looked away shyly.
Ooh.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Someone posted cringe?
Top 10
Apparently.
cringe compilation.
Wait, how the hell do you do your beeping? Leaps of
Sorry,
Faith says...
sorry, that was so
"There's your
cringe. I had to let out some expletives.
Okay, so Leaps of Faith saying, there's your swelling, Kenny. Or Cody. So basically, that technically counts as inflation for him. Apparently. We failed. We failed to say so. Time to end stream. Night night, everyone.
If you actually tried that challenge, Ty, you would start your stream up and then immediately shut it off.
Yep.
I immediately shouted, what?
Honestly, you'd have to
off
turn it off after the just loading screen.
Yep, you'd have to look at the start button and then just be like, nah.
Wah. I mean, the whole point of us is to not be horny. That's the thing. We can play a horny game, but we cannot be horny ourselves. That's the rules of the game. I think. I could be wrong.
No, the rules of the game is not to talk about the game, and you failed it.
Oh,
Damn it.
god
That's a
damn
big
it.
fucking lie.
You made me think of it.
That's a big fucking lie, and you know it.
But that is the rules of the game.
That
Rules
is
of
indeed the
is you
rules
play
of the
this
game.
to right now.
The game.
I mean, it says in the Bible.
Bibble.
The Claire Bibble?
It clearly says in the Bible.
Bibble.
You question the words of the mighty Jimmy? Hey, I don't think anyone
Jimmy
gets that.
Olsen?
Nah, no one gets it. It's from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I have not seen that show.
I
Yeah,
haven't
no
seen
one
it in
gets it.
forever.
I haven't seen every single one. So.
I might have
It's
seen
one of the
an
episodes
episode.
near the end of the last season.
Oh, yeah. No. Haven't caught up with that yet.
Yeah,
Well-
better not. It's just a funny meme you can see on YouTube.
Alright.
Apparently, Cinderella didn't find it as cute as I did. You jerk. I hate you.
Even more than you hate me seeing your panties.
Or they could totally have taken advantage of that in this scene.
I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't.
Probably because it would be more unsafe so if they did.
And say
Maybe.
so. Wow. Someone's being too horny right now.
He
You looking
shot
in a
me a
mirror?
sadistic smirk.
Ah,
Yeah, I think he is.
Wow, I'm not being unsay so. That's a lie and you know it.
Well, yeah, that's right. I hate you even more now.
She admits it.
Admittance.
As I pouted, he ruffled my hair. Huh?
We just need to put some ice on it, and you should be fine.
With that, he walked out of the room only to return a few minutes later with an ice pack. You know, if
Throws at her face.
if it hurts that much that you can't actually stand on it properly, it's not just going to need an ice pack. You're going to need to stay off of it for at least a night.
Yeah.
Then he sat back down, picked up my foot, and gently pressed it to my ankle. Thank you. The chill felt nice against my skin.
Gee.
Dot. Gee.
Da, 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 da.
No, G.
No, it's G.
Where's that Markiplier meme for saying
E. E.
E.
E.
It's in the E.
I was expecting him to hand the ice pack off to me so I could handle it myself, but didn't.
You can't handle it. You're too much of a baby to handle the cold.
You've got some small feet, don't you?
I do? He ran his fingers alongside the sole of my foot. It tickles, and I twisted slightly.
Are we seriously going into foot fetish now? Oh dear God, we are, aren't we?
I mean, this is totally tame.
Yeah, this is really
yeah,
tame.
I've seen it.
Okay, so that's totally tame. While holding hands is very unsay-so.
Yes.
Oh, that is the filthiest of things.
How dare you even say that on this stream? Oh
Yeah,
my
we're
goodness.
gonna we're
How do I
gonna
say that?
we're breaking
You're being
Twitch
unsay-so.
TOS for you mentioning
made me
it.
pull
What's
the
wrong
cards
with
here,
you?
man?
Yeah,
It's not
that's
me.
how we.
You
hey,
pull the cards.
You stop mentioning
didn't
it. That's
pull
how we
anything.
get banned.
We're not gonna get banned for
Don't
saying
even-
it. If
don't
we
even
showed
talk
it,
about-
We will get banned if we showed it.
Don't even talk about like Minecraft vids being pressed together or put together or whatever. Oh goodness.
God,
Bruh,
hey,
it's
the
been in
children
a foot
watch
fetish.
this.
Do you not
channel.
remember the tale of Cinderella? I
Children
mean,
shouldn't be
it's already
watching
kind of
that.
obvious that they want foot fetish in the story already. Oh my God. What have we
I mean,
evolved into, guys?
We
What have
haven't
we
even
evolved?
finished the first route yet. we still have 6 other routes.
Yep.
Yep.
What's this? Number 7 for trying to get through the first route?
I think it's
6?
technically my fault that we're holding up the line.
Oh. Nah, it's not you.
I mean, this entire game is supposed to only take like 10, 11 hours to finish. And
But
we
what
have streamed
changed
more
it?
than that.
Main question.
We have streamed more than that.
Yep. But what changed is the main question.
Huh?
What changed our ways of VA? Why are we slow? Is the main question.
It's because you
because
always
of banter.
everyone kind of gets off track in their own special way. And yeah. I guess that's just it.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
it is kind of part of the fun, isn't it? We all go off tangent and we have fun talking trash.
Yeah. I bet you could pull off any style shoe you wanted.
That's
Oh,
the
wow.
first time anyone's ever said that to me.
That's the first time anyone said that ever.
That's my first
And
time
that's
saying
the first
it
time.
too.
I'm horny and I'm here to listen to your VA, says Nos. Oh, he's very horny and he wants to listen to my voice acting. Wow.
And
Yeah.
I see Leaps saying it's, have you not read the story of Cinderella? It's like, yeah, Cinderella's all about the foot fetish.
Yeah.
No, Tara, all VAs.
Oh,
No,
because of the
it's you, Tara.
slippers. Okay, I get it now.
Nas, you meanie.
That took you so
You
long,
lead up to
Ursia.
this moment.
Yeah, no,
It
sorry.
did take
I
me a
was-
second too.
Yeah.
I mean, same, but add in lonely. Wow, leaps. Wow, you're true to
La
yourself.
la la
I'm
la
getting
la.
it. Okay, yeah. Sorry, let's
It's
continue.
my first time saying it too. Oh my
Well-
gosh, athlete.
Thank you.
Gee.
He's thinking about watching Markiplier.
Who?
An awkward silence descended between us. These glass crafts are all really pretty. I'm impressed. You made all of these? I glanced around the room, hoping to distract from my embarrassment.
Yeah, more or less.
They're beautiful. I really like the rose and the butterfly. How do you make them?
I melt the glass under a blowtorch and use tweezers to shape it. Pretty boring stuff.
Do you think I could learn to do it too?
Sure, you might be able to manage something simple. Wanna try?
Yes, please.
You're a curious little cat, aren't you?
Now, I wonder how this is going to work while I have to have my ankle raised with ice on it and using a blowtorch.
I'm sure it'll be
Right.
fine. There won't be any 3rd degree burns or 4th degree.
He
No!
just-
Remember,
no.
just a
All they have
glass
to do
rod.
All they have to do. Well, okay. First, we got to remove the flammable material so the stocking comes off. Then we just need to put it on like. We need to like one of those like blow torches like helmets, but for feet.
So, a fire blanket?
Yes,
Kind
exactly.
of sounds like it, yeah.
That's hardly the worst thing you've called me, so what's your next project?
It's a secret.
He's gonna make a shoe.
A
Come on!
shoe.
That just makes me more curious.
Look, once it's finished, you'll be the first person I show it to. I can't guarantee it'll be any good though.
You mean it? You promise?
Promise. What's so funny?
I was just thinking, you're a big softie, huh?
Ah, got him. I don't know.
Got him.
Got him!
Exposed.
You've been
I-
exposed.
God.
I'm betting that Cage was thinking Dead by Daylight.
What?
What?
What? Why?
It's a
How-
How is it
condition
related to Dead by Daylight?
exposes the status
Oh.
of Dead by
I
Daylight.
honestly
right.
didn't think about that at all, but thanks. that is true.
I bet you brought me to your room because you knew I wanted to see all your glass crafts.
You were dying to see him. How could I say no?
And not only are you a softie, but you're actually really dedicated to your work. And you're such a gentleman. Looked over at the door. On first glance, it appeared to be completely closed, but in fact it had been left ajar. And I had the feeling he'd done so on purpose so I wouldn't feel trapped.
I mean, I could shut the door if I wanted to.
Well, since it's Cage voicing him right now.
What did I miss?
So I wouldn't feel trapped.
Trapper?
No. Being in a cage.
Oh,
Ha! Wow, Tara's slipping in all these small.
I never claimed to be
Somehow
a
we're
smart
all
leprechaun,
going
and
all
for a
back to
very
the cage.
damned good reason.
But you're not going to, because you know your brothers will tease us if they find us alone in here together. I purposely decided not to offer the real reason.
You've got me all figured out, don't you?
Yep, you're a sweet and loving older brother. After seeing the way he interacted with Snow White and Gretel during work, I could tell that he cared for them a lot. Plus, you always put in a lot of effort at work, and you do all these nice things for me. This was everything I had learned about Cinderella over the course of my stay here. I'm sorry to be such a burden. I closed my eyes in shame.
Where'd all this come from? You're not usually so down on yourself. Is this the ankle talking?
Better the cage than the jar. What the fuck?
What? What am I
Teratan,
missing?
I know you are bonking him, but come on!
Hmm?
Nah,
I have to avoid the jar enough.
I mean, you are a fairy. Of course, you're gonna be forced in a jar by someone like an adventurer. It's kind of obvious, isn't it? I mean, it is obvious, isn't it? Yeah, even Leaps of Faith agreed. No, not the jar. Oh my god.
No, that's not it. I just... more kindly he treated me, the more guilty I felt lying to him. I know he can be a bit pushy.
A bit? I think you mean a lot.
And I'm sort of a smartass.
A self-aware smartass, at least.
Do these things bother you? Slowly I looked up to find him staring intently back. My heart skipped a beat. I took a deep breath. Would you change your personality for someone else?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, love is a choice, after all.
Yeah, it's true.
Me?
It's a very fake choice, but no, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I wouldn't change. Not unless, of course, there's something wrong with me. Then yeah, I would change for the better, but not to fake it, I guess. So just press no, I guess, for me. What does everyone else want?
I wouldn't be able to change. Basically, if I wanted to be with somebody, I'd want to be able to be myself.
The question
I would
itself
say no,
is
too.
too vague.
Yeah.
Do it.
Really is.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
If-
Join the dark side. Oh, so now we got Palpatine and Cinderella's story somehow.
Do
Palpatine, what the f are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
Let the hate consume you.
I'm already a Sith, Palpatine. For God's sakes, man! I'm even much better than you as a Sith.
There's only supposed to be two Sith.
No, there can only be one Sith. Actually,
Oh,
no,
there's-
there can be infinite amount of Siths.
There
depending
can
on
only
who's
be
stronger.
two.
There
The
can only be two, the
master
rule too.
and the apprentice.
Yeah, fuck that, no. I am the one true Sith, bitch. Alright, enough of that. Leans into the mic. Execute Order 66. Wow. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm the one bringing down the mood or something.
If it bothers you, I hope you can learn to accept it.
No, I can't accept that fact. It kind of hurts every time I think about it.
Yeah, just
How
don't think
would
about
he
it.
react to this? Obviously, he yells out.
Wait, that was a dialogue. Oh, come into my Discord. Plus, disrespect me. Call me cringe.
Now you're really channeling the Alice.
You little twerp.
He snickered. I can't change the way I am. At this, Cinderella smiled softly.
Nothing wrong with that in my eyes.
Which app?
Nothing wrong with that in my eyes.
I mean, that app. You said that app to begin with.
Talk?
It's a slip of the tongue. To answer your question, no, it doesn't bother me. With you in the mix, things have really livened up around here. It's fun. What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing. You're not your usual self today, are you?
True, you could say I sound completely different.
That's so great. It's like you're a whole other person.
Maybe I hit my head a little too hard protecting you. So what kind of response would you say is the usual me? You talk like you know me, but I'll bet you don't.
Well... I hesitated. He had a point after all. I needed to find out if my assessment of him was actually accurate.
Gee...
It's only been 2 weeks since we first met, so there's probably a lot I still don't know about you.
No kidding. You don't understand the first thing about me. But is that something more time will solve?
It's generally accepted that the longer you're around someone, the more your understanding of them will deepen.
I gotta disagree. It doesn't change anything. No matter how much time you spend together, it doesn't magically teach you the things you don't know. Not unless you can read minds, anyway. Words mean nothing. People lie to save face all the time. So even if you think you understand someone, chances are you don't. It's all in your head. Same goes for me.
Are you trying to say you don't know me?
Not the real you, at least.
Well, do you want to? Or does the mystery make it more fun? Do you prefer to fill the gaps yourself?
Maybe. Maybe not.
He lowered his gaze to the floor. Cinderella. When the clock strikes 12, the spell will be broken, and everything will be as it was before. That's what makes me get so pushy, because I know I'm running out of time.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun, and the magic won't last.
He got to his feet, walked to the dresser, and pulled out the manila folder. Is that... I swallowed my eyes wide.
An info doc on my fiancé.
Oh! I see. I tried to act casual, but my voice was shaking.
Apparently, I'm engaged to some rich girl I've never even met.
Well, what's she like?
I don't know. Never cared enough to read the damn thing.
Wasn't what I was expecting. But you're going to marry her anyway?
Yep.
Don't you at least want to know who she is?
No.
What if she's totally gorgeous?
That would be a fun perk, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, but what if she's a total snake?
Nothing I can do about it. Not like they're gonna list it in here, and are they?
You never know. Maybe you'll take one look at the photo and get a premonition.
Look, do you want me to marry her?
Ooh.
That's a lot of choices.
It's his choice. It's his choice. Come on, do the right thing. It's his choice.
Say yes, because then you'll be like, what? And then you're like, it was me all along.
Kono Dio
It
da! No,
was me,
Kono Aldina da!
Austin. It was me all along.
Should be saying Kono Aldina da.
Yeah, it's his choice. Is probably good, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it is good. If you push onto it, then he might know it's you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's your choice.
Alright then.
At my response, he grabbed the blowtorch off his workbench and began to fidget with it. Is he gonna burn it?
I think he's gonna burn it.
Oh my god.
Oh
The
my
next
God.
instant, what are you doing? Cinderella had set the entire folder aflame.
Oh!
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I looked as if stop him and sprained ankle be damned.
It holds no value to me.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just a
Oh, I thought
feeling.
he was gonna confess his real feelings. Ah, he didn't.
There, in the firelight, Ella looked every bit as sad and lonely as he did in that paparazzi photo.
That was a bad ending, wasn't it?
Oh no.
We'll find out if it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey Alice, your
Whoopsie,
joysticks
oopsie,
now.
whoopsie, ooh. I guess we made a fucky wucky now.
God.
I mean,
Oh,
technically
Alice.
speaking, we are making a fucky wucky.
No, nobody replaced the personality. It's just, the normal voice actor didn't show up. So,
So, my turn, I guess? Okay.
yeah.
Took you long enough. Good grief. Hang on. Took you long enough. Good grief. You doddering imbecile. You're slower than...
I know. I'm sorry.
Fucky wucky is happening one way or another. What the fuck, Leaps? It's the gay elf in the bag, you bitch. No, I'm not gonna go in the bag. Jesus! You're not kidnapping me! What the Why is everyone want me in a bag now? Ah! It's like as if somebody's attracted to me to this Teratan, is this how it feels like getting forced into a bag or a bottle?
I mean,
Huh?
I don't think DCP would be porting you into a bottle.
It's not DCP, it's Ash Gremlin. They're putting me in a bag. They're trying to put me in a bag. They're trying to kidnap me. Help! Isn't the pixie gonna help me? I thought you don't want to be kept in captivity. Wow.
Here, I'll help.
So what? Terra's a Pokemon now?
Ah! Cage, no! That is not helping! That is helping the other person!
I didn't say who I
Or
was
I'll
helping.
climb on your head again. You'll never climb on my head.
I didn't say who I
You'll
was
never
helping.
climb on my head.
More help on the way.
Ah! No! Stop it, Cage! That's not helping me! That's
didn't say I was
me
helping you.
evil. What the f- No, help me! Not help him! Don't help him, help me! I did it once, I'll do it again. You'll never do it again. Never!
As soon as he opened the door, I cut him off and walked straight inside. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Da 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 da.
In the voice of Alice. Gee.
Slowly shuts the door.
Slowly but angry.
He took one look at me and left my room without another word. As soon as I shut the door behind me, my emotions overwhelmed me in a tidal wave, and I collapsed on the spot. My heart was pounding out of control. Does he know? That manila folder looked an awful lot like the one I received. Of course, I never saw the contents, so I couldn't be sure. What was he thinking, burning it like that? What do I do?
Maybe he has no true feelings for you.
The answer, of course, was nothing. It was out of my hands now. All this time, I've been under a magic spell. A spell cast upon me to conceal my true identity so I might approach my beloved prince. But I knew going in that this ball wouldn't last forever. And on the 12th stroke, the spell would be broken.
So it was a bad ending, wasn't it?
Oh, we will see. It's not ended yet.
Almost kind of sound like it, I'm not gonna lie.
Potentially. The next morning, I got up and started my routine, same as always.
Yawning Aldana.
This Cog just pops up from under the bed.
It's like, hello, puppet. Oh my god.
Oh, geez. Hello, puppet. Oh, fear me, I'm the boogeyman, eh?
The sudden
The
voice really
boogeyman.
got out of my skin. The boogie Kaguya. Boogie, 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 boogie.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
What? You said boogie woogie, so that's the song.
I spun around to find. Kaguya, what are you doing here? He pressed a finger to my lips.
They changed the Wi-Fi. What is it?
Oh, yeah. I need to catch up on my shoes.
Yo,
Why
what?
are you here, Kaguya? If they find you... He smiled softly.
Time's up, puppet. Let's head home.
Ah, so it is bad end.
What?
Oh, I'm here on your dad's orders. He's told me to bring you home straight away.
I can't just leave. It's too sudden. My whisper escalated to a shout as I grabbed his arm. Just a few short days ago, he told me my parents had instructed him to observe the situation first. How could I be out of time already?
I was gobsmacked as well. We received word from Cinderella just last night. He elected to call out the marriage talks.
What? My heart thumped in my chest.
At this point, there's no real sense in you staying here now, is there?
But... I looked at Kaguya for a long moment, then hugged my head. It was taking everything I had not to burst into tears right then and there. I can't just leave in the middle of everything. I haven't even told them the truth about me.
Even supposing you did, would it change anything? You reckon you could say, truth is, I'm actually his fiancé. Smuggled myself in so I could keep tabs and live happily ever after, eh?
I shook my head. No, it won't be that simple.
Quite right. Revealing the truth means admitting you deceived them, eh? You really think they'll forgive you for that?
No, they won't.
Sorry, sweetheart. I'm not having a go at you, I promise.
I could tell he was starting to feel bad, so he took a breath and donned a smile. It's not your fault, Kaguya. This is the path I chose, and I have to live with that.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't interfere. But as it stands, there's nothing more to be gained, if anything.
It'll only make things worse between our two families, won't it?
I nod. I don't know.
It's like it's an action in it's little bobbing of the characters, like nod,
Mhm.
bob, bob, bob.
Nod.
You gotta do it like this.
Bob Ross.
Oh, Ross.
Mordecai and Rigby.
Oh, dear lord.
Oh my gosh.
Wahaha! Wahaha!
Alright, Mandark.
Are you trying to sound like
Yeah.
Mandark from Dexter Laboratory?
That's what I was thinking of it. Yeah.
So yeah,
I've never-
you know Dexter Laboratory. What the
Yeah, of course.
childhood? Wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Never heard. There was never a remake, unfortunately.
Or
How
thankfully.
I'd say probably
I mean-
thankfully.
Yeah,
Why
or thankfully.
though? Actually, why
A
thankfully?
lot of the remakes kind of bombed and they weren't that
Yeah.
great. Like the Powerpuff Girls in 2015 or something. Yeah.
Wait, what about the anime Powerpuff Girls? The Powerpuff Girls Z?
I think that I heard good things, I think. I
I
don't know.
didn't really hear anything about it other than it existing.
I heard it was worth looking for a little bit, but I never seen it.
It still wasn't like our Powerpuff Girls. It was a reimagining.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but in anime format. Although I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of nice to see it in anime format.
Yeah, I still need to look it up. Wahaha! Wahaha!
Mandark, stop! This is no time for evil laughter. This is an ending. We've majorly fucked up.
Actually, I think this might be a regular part of the story. I don't think this is a bad
Yeah.
end.
This is like
No,
What
This seems
is it
like it
called?
could be a bad end, potentially. We'll see if it actually gets to a game over.
No, think of it this way. This is basically the moment
it's like the
of the ball
preamble or
ending
something.
to where the slipper is left behind.
Mm.
That's why I'm saying this
Yeah.
is
Mm.
not a bad
Potentially.
end.
I'm never going
If
to
it
see
is-
them again, am I?
Actually, no. Wait. Before you continue reading, everyone place your bets whether it's an end or it's not an end. Go on, place your bets.
Not an end.
I think it's gonna be not an end.
Are you,
No,
are
no,
you
not
going to
you
do a
guys. Chat.
premonition?
Everyone in everybody's chat.
Oh, no. Okay. Wow.
Bet,
I see
bet
how
now.
it is.
Bet now. Bet
All right.
now.
Don't bet.
Okay.
now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Bet now. Bet. No, we're not gonna use actual money. Please don't. That's against Twitch rules. All right. No actual money is involved in this.
We can
Alright.
do premonitions.
I'll bet 3 of any of my redeems.
I will bet 3
Ooh.
schmeckles.
Damn, 3 schmeckles,
Okay.
bro.
I'll bet 3 schmeckles, or it's a bad end.
Bro, 3 schmeckles.
3 schmeckles. Yes, yes.
I mean, that's not
Huh.
even enough to go down the stairs.
What do you mean
I
that's
am
not
going
enough
to
to go
start a
down the
prediction.
stairs? 3 schmeckles is all you need, buddy.
It was 15 schmeckles to get down the stairs.
Okay, fine. How about this? I'll up the ante. You get to throw at me 5 times for free.
Ooh. Alright.
I have officially started the
I'll be right
prediction
back.
on my stream.
So what's it gonna be? Bad end or not a bad end? Alright, let's see. What do we get?
Should I not have put it for 5 days?
Wait, have you... Wait, what?
I actually made a prediction.
Okay. Wait, you are the one who already played the game. Doesn't that mean you already know exactly what's gonna happen
No,
next?
I haven't played the game.
Ah, okay.
I'm going through this blind. I only know enough that there is certain things I need to watch out for. But I've been trying to keep as blind about everything as possible.
Poor Blimey. But yeah, okay. Shall we continue then? I want to see our results.
I'm never gonna see him again, am I?
Sorry, I was muted and I was butchered the line anyway. I reckon that's the most painless option myself.
Fine. I'll come home.
The most painless option. Yet it sounds so
Oh.
painful.
Terribly sorry about this. I wish I could do more, truly.
It's okay.
Right. Go on and get packed, eh? I'll be waiting outside.
Gently stroke my hair. I guess that's everything. The room, I had stuffed all my belongings back into my suitcase. Clothes, brush, towel, the exact same contents I put into it when I first left home. What should I do with this? I looked at the glass figurine sitting on the shelf. Have I made the wrong choice in coming here? But things have worked out differently if I'd just been honest with him from the start. Huh? What's Cat doing here?
So it is a bad end. I was right. Okay.
Maybe,
I'm
maybe
Leprechaun,
not.
time
Hold
for you
on.
to pay the cup.
I mean, Wizard shows up every
Hey,
time it's a
a
bad
little
end.
heroin. I mean,
What do you mean a little heroin? You mean a little Monica in my life?
ah, homeless man got in my room.
Hey there, little heroine. You're looking unusually glum today.
Is it because she doesn't have any heroin with her?
Yeah.
Mr. Wizard? What are you doing here?
Good question.
Where
Strange,
am I?
isn't it? Then again, I am a wizard. You know, maybe I used magic.
Damn.
Magic.
Something.
Le troll.
I've come to give you some advice.
I'm listening.
Ah, damn. Poor thing. You've taken the wrong path. If it's a
Alright,
happy
Cage
ending you
Leprechaun.
seek, you have no choice but to start anew.
Okay.
Or
Wait,
flip
can I say
back to
something?
the last
I
section
hope
you
you're ready to
bookmarked.
pay the fucking piper, Cage, cause
Oh my
it's about
goodness.
time you pay this redemption shit.
Either way, you need to make better choices this time. Alright, go ahead and name your 3, Tyrant.
Alright. Can you send me the link to your stream real quick, please, so I can actually check?
Fake fan, fake fan.
What do you mean fake fan? What do you mean fake fan? I'm
Real
just-
fan would have the stream up.
Yeah, I have
Alright,
yours
you know
up.
what? I already know your link anyways. There. Cage Leprechaun. Alright, let's see your redeems.
Well, I have some of them turned off right now, but mostly like
Do-
the voice ones.
Do the ting.
Excuse me. I only have 300 points, so
You don't have to spend them, you just have to mention which ones you want.
okay. How about we do
The end stream, if there is one.
There isn't. I didn't do that one.
Oh god.
I was smart enough.
what is IRL
Imagine.
voice band?
Oh god, did I not turn that off?
Yeah, what is that?
That means they can't talk.
It means I can't talk for 10
IRL
minutes.
voice band? That's one. Let's see. I like to have at time.
Okay, that one I
What
actually can do
else?
right away.
And I was also thinking I like to create a channel point redeem.
Ah, shit. Alright. What?
Do you know Twitch integrated throwing system? Install that, and I get to throw stuff at you.
Unfortunately, the reason I don't have that is purely because I'm on a laptop. As soon as I get my new PC, that was one of the first things I was planning on putting on regardless.
Okay. Then how
So-
about this? You're gonna have to sing! Your new channel point is you're gonna have to sing a song every time someone redeems it. And you cannot remove that channel redeem.
Well, he already has sing a song for bits.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Check.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
it's
Oh no,
probably
sing
turned...
from songs for bits.
Yes.
Okay, how about sing the full version of the songs?
My goodness.
That's what...
Wait, it does that.
Songs for Bits is the full song, and Sing a Random Song is however much I feel of doing of the first song that comes to my mind.
Excuse me.
Insight.
So what is the
Okay.
channel point redeem that you're wanting to have created?
Good question, good
You
question.
could do like a WA redeem.
Nah. I got it. Game priority suggestion.
Game priority suggestion. Okay.
Basically, people who can redeem the points will make you play a game in priority.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I will create that. And that was 3 to everyone. So Terra, you have 3. Ursia, you have 3. Void, you have 3 as well.
I'll just keep it in my back pocket for a later date.
Yeah, same.
Why?
I mean, I
I'm
can
in
already
danger.
make you do 2 channel points. Redemption. So is this gonna be 5 now? I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, that's right. I already had 2 for you.
Well, I haven't redeemed them. So it's potential I could. I could also make you do the thing for 12 hours.
My God.
Do we really want to deal with that though? I don't think Tyrant is ready for hearing Do the Ting for an extended period of time.
Say the line, Caged.
Oh, I thought I said it. My bad. Because you must achieve a happy ending at all costs.
I'm in danger.
What are you talking
was-
about?
I
What
thought you were talking about
happened?
the line of Teratan or something, but okay.
You would know what I mean. The part at the end of the fairy tale where they live happily ever after.
I mean, I get that, but
You are the heroine in this tale. Destiny shall bring the prince and princess together.
I'm sorry, but how is that FPS game gonna help in this?
But that destiny is earned, not freely given. Thus, you must take an active role. You must choose again and again.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
Someday you will, when the time comes. Now then, little heroine, I look forward to seeing you again, be it in the far future, or just a few minutes from now.
Huh? I get it.
Oh my God, we're
The
starting
end.
off.
I just want to thank everyone so much for coming on out. Really appreciate
Yep.
it.
All right, we done the story. Let's go home now.
Yep. The
Oh,
end.
seriously? I'm actually kind of tired, so that'd be great.
Oh.
Alright, Tyrant, what was the full name of the reward for the game priority that you were saying?
It's just called game priority. Basically, people can just redeem that so they can force you to play a game on a #1 priority. Ow. Ma! Why? Something's not right.
Yeah, this video seems to be kind of garbled.
What do you mean this video seems to be kind of garbled?
The opening video is just getting so much artifacting.
Ah.
Should you encourage Cinderella to go through with the arranged marriage?
Yes, encourage it. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's Aldena's
Say no. Say no.
What about
Say
not
yes,
sure?
Say yes,
Say
yes,
not
yes,
sure.
yes.
Yeah, say not sure first.
Not sure. Okay, go for it.
I'm not
Why
sure.
throwing stuff at me?
Ah! I'm getting raided.
Raid!
Why is it-
Welcome,
Hey,
Raiders.
Raiders!
Welcome,
Wow.
Bigfoot.
Raid.
Wee!
Did someone say raid Shadow Legend?
No,
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 Raid
no
Shadow
one
Legend.
said
no one
Bad.
said that.
With
Bad,
over
bad, bad.
1,000 legendary. All right.
How's your Dead by Daylight? We just had a bad end. Now we're seeing if we can
Probably should
get
end the
a
prediction.
non-bad end. I did.
Did you really?
Uh-huh.
Or was that all a big f***ing lie?
Oh
Or
my
was it all a
goodness.
dream?
And the people that voted said it wasn't a bad end, but that was a bad end.
And I made the right call here. Wait.
We'll see.
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of obvious it is the bad end because of the music and everything.
Yeah. Well, now we're going to see if this is going to fix things or not.
And if it doesn't, we'll just immediately restart it.
I'm not sure. It's saying previously read.
Alright then. Get ready to rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it burn!
Yeah, it's just doing exactly the same. It's all previously read. Same
Um,
thing.
Okay.
Another bad
Same
ending.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip!
Okay, I guess we'll go with no.
Just say yes,
How
just
about
say
no?
yes,
Say
for
no.
God's sake.
Just
No!
say no.
Yeah.
I don't particularly want you to get married. Same thing.
Alright then. He's like, alright.
Alright.
I
I'm
then.
head out.
I'ma head out, baby.
Yes.
I'ma head
I
out,
do.
baby girl. Okay. Why?
Why? Oh, sorry.
Because you are a horny boy, that's why!
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a
heartache.
Tell me why. Okay.
Ain't nothing but a
Nothing but a
mistake.
mistake.
I can't tell
but
you.
tell me why.
All right then. Oh, no.
I never wanna see you
say.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you gotta keep
Yeah.
skipping forward until you find out the
Yeah.
right one.
Yeah, we need to go back. We don't know which way we'll go to the right end.
Wait,
Yeah.
so you mean we're in the wrong
Wait.
decision?
You have to
Wait,
skip
yeah,
forward
the-
until.
our bad decision is from earlier in the game.
Whoa.
No. Oh, go back. Go
What
back. Go
the
back.
hell?
No,
That
this was the
fast.
right thing.
This is the right ending. Yeah.
This
Go
is
back.
the right thing.
Go
What
the
the heck?
Okay.
Go back,
This is-
go back! We don't need to upgrade that far. Not yet, anyways.
Set the folder on fire. Interaction with Alice.
Go the back.
As soon as he shut the door behind me, my emotions overwhelmed me in a tidal wave, and I collapsed on the spot. My heart was pounding out of control. Does he know that the mineral folder will fall like the one I received? I never saw the contents, so I couldn't be sure. What was he thinking, burning it like that? What do I do? Answer, of course, was nothing. It was out of my hands now. All this time I've been under a magic spell. And this spell would be broken.
And then Kagi slides out from under the bed.
Hello there.
No, this is different. This is... You don't know who the question mark is.
Who's there?
Oh, whoa? Hello? Who's there?
I could do the dad voice.
The father.
It's me. I'm home, Dad.
Oh, hey there, Cinderella. It's not often you come by for a visit.
Yeah, I know. I just need to talk to you about something.
What is it? Is it about the arranged marriage by chance?
Yeah, that.
What do you think? She's a good girl, isn't she? Oh, sorry. She's actually the daughter of an old friend of mine. Haven't seen her in a while, but with her background, she's a catch. You need to settle down and...
About that. I'm thinking of saying no.
What? Don't like her? You might change your mind once you meet her. You know, don't worry. I'll handle everything. They seem enthusiastic, too. Nothing but nice things to say about you. Now you just need to meet...
Look, that's not it. I don't like or dislike her. That doesn't even matter. I'm not interested. I don't mind meeting her or talking to her, but I'm not going to marry her. I'm still young, Dad. There's so much I want to do in life. So what's the rush?
Don't be selfish, Cinderella. I don't care if you're not interested. It's our only option.
Dad, I get that, but
Relax, Cinderella. You have nothing to worry about. Once the two of you are married, everything will work itself out.
Can I just interrupt and say this almost kind of sounds like an Asian father at this point? I'm not gonna lie. From personal experience, this does sound like an Asian father.
Meanwhile, I thought I was channeling
Christ.
Solid Snake as his father.
Oh, that's so
Wow.
Now,
And
son,
ever
let me tell you about Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I'm not gonna lie, for
Yeah.
some reason I was hearing a completely different voice. I was hearing more, oh yeah!
like the whole Hogan.
You mean Randy Savage? That one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got
Let's
you
get-
in this
Whoa,
cage
brother.
for 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Spider-Man.
Freaking...
Nanomachine, son.
Nano machine, son.
Oh god, fucking damn it. Not
Imagine
the
Senator
president.
Armstrong was his dad. That would be like the horrifying part. Linear submachine guns. I think a light machine gun would do just fine.
Ever since that fateful night, my relationship with Cinderella changed slightly. Oh, you got a new CG!
Ooh.
Boom.
Firmly grasp it by the hand.
Firmly grasp it by
grasp
the
it.
hand!
Damn it.
Firmly
Oh, God.
grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
No! Oh my god, what the
That's so
are we
great.
doing with our lives?
Having fun.
Yep, that's correct.
Having
We're all
good
having
time,
fun.
good time.
That's it.
We're all in
Slowly
this
turn it.
together.
You want to get the tip nice and round.
Phrasing.
Just the tip?
Just the tip.
For now.
Like this? I slowly rotated the glass
Tip.
rod under the blowtorch.
Yes.
Every time I think
perfect.
of glassware, I always think of the most weirdest things. Jesus. And that's
And
not
yet
a
you say
compliment
your
either.
say so.
I think of the most weirdest things because of you guys around. Wow!
Sure.
Sure.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
sure.
don't need us.
What do you mean I don't need you?
I've
I
tuned
need
into
you
your
guys.
streams
Yeah.
without
Set-
us. Not much
set-
different.
Says the person with
What
tentacles
the
on their
you
front
mean
screen.
not much different, man? Come on! I'm innocent!
Oh, sure, about as innocent as any other senator.
Oh,
I'm not Senator
oh,
Armstrong.
political. No, I don't know.
Pretty much.
I'm not Senator Armstrong.
I mean, you're about as innocent as him.
No.
Yes, perfect.
I'm
watch,
pure
watch the flame.
innocence.
Now, don't burn yourself.
I
Don't
haven't even hurt
worry.
myself from this.
You totally have burnt yourself.
No, I have not. Wow.
Don't worry, I won't. Change number 1. After work each day, Cinderella would tutor me in glass crafts. Today I was practicing a technique called glass blowing.
Okay, now wrap the glass around this.
He was a good teacher, but the hands-on nature of the work meant he spent each lesson very, very close to me. I acted like it was no big deal, of course, but truth be told, it was distracting. And this is tricky. My palms were sweaty. Spaghetti.
God,
And not just from
God
the
damn it!
I'm spaghetti.
Knees weak, perhaps? Oh.
With mom's spaghetti.
You're not wrong, but that's what makes it worthwhile, you know?
Yeah, it feels like you can never make the same thing twice, like stepping into a river.
Alright, pipe down, Pocahontas. You gotta focus or you'll screw up.
Just around the river bend.
Just around the river bend.
I look once more, just around the river bend, beyond the shore, somewhere past the sea, don't know what for.
I appreciate that you know that.
Yes.
I don't know it as well as Colors of the Wind, but I do know it.
Bow wow, arf arf.
Right. I took a deep breath and willed myself to focus on the glass. Once I gathered the glass into the blowing iron, it was time for the next stage of the process. As I blew into the blowing rod, the glass began to swell up like a big bubble. My nerves had me trembling, but Cinderella guided me carefully.
That's it. There you go. You're doing great. Now, once you've got your bubble, you're going to want to put it back under the flame and start turning again.
Back under the flame and start turning. Cinderella took these lessons very seriously. It was patently obvious how much he loved glass crafts. I could hear it in his voice, see it in his eyes. Done! I now had a little ball of glass at the end of my iron. Not half bad, me!
Don't touch it or you'll burn yourself.
Ooh, shiny.
This is why you are into the baking, not not the glass blowing.
I mean, glass blowing is fine. It's just that you better not suck it in. You might burn yourself.
Baking's
God,
not
don't
quite
even-
as shiny.
Ugh. Ugh.
I mean, there was an accident that did happen with that back a long time ago, but
Oh god, it sounds
was with-
terrible.
that was like a long ago incident. It was just it was just because they were out of breath and they had to suck. Obviously, they didn't pull quick enough, and well, thankfully it was just a minor injury for them. That was a
Hmm.
minor.
Next,
I mean, they
we
still
do
got burned, but it was minor.
Next, we
Oh,
do the ash
sounds
glaze,
terrible.
and then we let it cool, right?
Yep, better hurry up or it'll crack.
Uh-oh, we don't want that. I cut the glass ball from the tip of the glowing iron with my shears, then placed it in the bucket of ash. Yeah, now we just wait, huh?
You're good with your hands, you know that? I'm impressed at your progress.
How was the shape? Was it lumpy or anything?
Nope, not at all.
Maybe I've got a knack for it or something. Not to toot my own horn, but during our last lesson, I'd made the cutest little glass kitten. And now here I was with yet another success under my belt.
You're so good it's boring to watch. Teaching you is too easy. And you're not even humble about it.
You're just jealous because I'm naturally gifted. How sad. I pretended to wipe away a tear.
Don't get full of yourself, punk.
He bumped me on the head and I giggled. Honestly, I'm doing this well because I've got you for a teacher. You're extremely patient and thorough. And plus, you're so close to me, you're practically doing it for me.
Yeah, I'll take care of the rest. So you run along to bed.
He averted his gaze and started to put the tools away. I guess it is getting late. I looked up at the clock to find it was nearly midnight.
Yeah, tonight's lesson took a little longer.
I really appreciate you taking the time to do this with me, especially since I know you must be exhausted after working a full day. Following his lead, I helped him tidy up the workbench.
Nah, I'm fine. If anything, I'm more worried about you.
No, I feel like we've had this conversation before, but I don't really get tired when I'm doing what I enjoy.
Right.
I mean it! I looked up at him and our eyes met.
Say, you wanna go shopping with me tomorrow?
Shopping? Sure, I can carry your bags for you or whatever you need. When are we going? After work?
Nah, we'll just close the store for the day.
I blinked in surprise. This is sudden. Are you sure?
If you think about it, we've been working non-stop for ages now. We never give ourselves any days off.
Oh, you're right. Gosh, I didn't even think about that. I've been so distracted with work and everything else, I totally overlooked it. Somehow, the four of us had entirely forgotten the concept of time off. I'm pretty sure Gretel and Snow White were, chomping at the bit for time off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They just didn't actually say it. They just were gritting their teeth. It's like, come on.
Gretel wants to get back to making the best pastries in London, and Snow White just wants to sleep.
You mean the
Ooh.
best pies? The best pies.
What
That's
the
fine.
actual fuck? I come into Snow
I told
White
you about my
just
pie.
wants to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome, he's
Pez.
back.
Am I
Hello.
becoming Snow White? Hey there. Sorry
There
about that.
you are.
Pez.
There you are, Fez. Where have you
Yeah.
been?
It's
I've
alright.
been unconscious.
We've
Yes,
been
fine.
filling
He was
in.
pulling a Snow White.
Yeah, I was pulling a Snow White. Sorry about that.
It's
worries.
It's all
Okay.
good.
We all had fun a bit.
Now we can have the
Oh.
proper Cinderella instead of just the fake one. The
Yeah.
knockoff. The
Wow.
Wish.com version.
Oh,
So
way to go to call
to,
yourself the fake one.
I mean, I am, but...
he's the wizard
You are.
pretending to be Cinderella.
Wait.
I'm just holding up a piece of paper with that has Cinderella's face on it.
To catch you up, we had a moment with Cinderella. He promised to start teaching us how to blow glass. And he has the manila folder and then he burnt it.
And Cage
Well-
Leprechaun lost a bet.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we ended up getting a bad end first.
And my internet is going wibbly wobbly. Great
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
stuff. Yeah, I'm
You mean
gonna
Wucky Wucky Wibbly Wobbly?
fuck Comcast. Am I right?
Wow. I don't know what Comcast is, but I know that their G4 TV is gone.
Yeah, it's an ISP.
Yeah,
What's an I?
internet
It's an
provider,
IS
and they are very
Yeah.
terrible.
At least
try to
they're not
charge you
Time
over the rate
Warner.
or something?
We're not a goddamn sweatshop. We need to establish at least one day off per week.
But if we do that, we'll be missing out on profits. Besides, it's not like anyone's complained about it.
Why are you talking like some corrupt CEO?
You're the one who told me to
That's
pull
not
myself
corrupt.
up.
That's actually normal for a cafe to run. They have to run 24/7. It's just that you need to change employees' shifts.
Well, yeah, but you don't do that
He doesn't
daily.
understand the concept of employee shift, does he?
Nope.
My
He doesn't understand the concept of having more employees.
Imagine more employees. We get more fairy tale boys.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Red Riding Hood hasn't shown up this entire route.
Neither has Wolfie.
Wolfie isn't actually a route, though.
Yeah, I know.
Huntsman also hasn't shown up.
But he is a character.
Yes. He's probably going to show up on the Red Riding Hood route. I mean, it's Red
Almost
Riding Hood.
likely.
Of course we'll have Wolf.
Yeah.
And Huntsman. I mean, it makes sense that both of them would be in that one.
Internalized conflict.
You're the one who told me to pull myself up by the bootstraps and make this cafe a nationwide success.
I was just exaggerating. I don't really care that much about profit. The labor costs aren't really hurting my bottom line much anyway.
Benefits of a family-run business, eh?
The point is, it won't kill us to close the cafe once a week. You work too much as it is.
So? I tilted my head in contemplation. Truth be told, I barely even felt fatigued. Cinderella shot me a withering stare.
Look here, twerp.
What is it?
I just want to run the streets with you, right? Cafe's closed tomorrow. End of story. I'm the owner, and what I say goes. Got it?
Got it.
Good.
I flinched as he pointed sternly in my face.
Good. Oh yeah, I meant to give you this.
He grabbed a shopping bag, pulled something out, and put it in my hand. Put it on my head. Oh, okay. I was interpreting it ahead of time. Put it in my hand, but put it on my head?
It was another glass figurine.
I hope it's not a glass figurine he's just setting on my head. That's gonna fall off and break.
Correct.
Is this a hat?
It's a hat made entirely of glass.
Glass hat.
Glass hat.
I mean, a glass tiara would make sense, but a full hat of glass?
I mean, it does work as an ornament, just not something you could wear practically.
Yeah, you go outside and your hair catches fire. Yep, just as I thought. It looks great on you. I must have a sixth sense for these things.
I mean, if we're going to go shopping, why are you giving me things before we even go out? He nodded, evidently pleased with himself.
Because Gobby sees, Gobby does.
What? Don't you like it?
Oh no, I love it. I was just thinking, see, you only gave me that lovely brooch yesterday.
What lovely bird? What are you talking about?
You see, the glass crafting lessons weren't the only big changes of late.
Wait,
This-
glass crafting lesson? What?
Yep.
Yes!
Don't you remember? You've been teaching her how to do glass blowing and make.
How to blow glass is what you were teaching her.
No.
Yes, don't lie. Don't
The
fucking
wizard-
lie.
Also, you fell off my
Don't
foot.
fucking lie.
The wizard
This
just
guy-
walks off whistling.
No, you're not getting out of this one, buddy. You're not getting out of this one. Alright. You are the one who taught her how to blow glass. You're gonna finish it.
Not to
Alright.
mention you helped take care of her sprained ankle, took a picture of her foot, and then
Alright, I'll finish teaching her how to blow. Wait, I took a picture of her foot.
This right here, this was the other recent development.
If you don't want it, you can just toss it.
No, I do want it. I really appreciate it.
Then quit worrying, will you? Times like these, you ought to just say thank you.
Oh, thank you. Holding the brim of my cap, I bowed slightly.
Good.
Change number 2. Cinderella had started to shower me with gifts.
Poggers. Ooh,
Pogchamp.
Pogchamp. Can I
You
get...
are poggers. You are Pogchamp. You are not cringe.
Can I get a Pogchamp in the chat?
Any Pog champions out there?
Well, I don't have a Pog Champ.
Fine.
have-
Ow.
Hey,
I do have Pog Cat.
Tara, quick question.
Podcat.
Are our PNGs okay?
No, they are
Wait,
not.
what?
Okay.
What? PNGs?
Boogie's been acting up all stream.
yeah.
Ah,
Wait, what?
There you go.
Reacted
Sorry, I didn't hear the
images.
question properly.
3 Pog champs in Terra's stream.
React images are going crazy.
Oh, I don't have any PogChamp emotes, is what, if that's what you're asking. Was that the question, or was it something
No.
else? What was the question?
Nothing. I was asking Tara what's up with reactive images.
Oh, the other Terra. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No. I wasn't speaking to you, Ty.
What the?
I made that distinction very early.
For God's sakes, just say Terra. There's
Okay,
too
what am
many
I gonna
Terras
tell
in this
Terra?
bulls.
There's only 2.
Yeah.
we could have more.
True.
We can get more. We just need to play Terraria.
Oh god.
Find some more Terra streamers.
The unionization of Terra. Wow.
Oh no.
The Terra Union.
The
God,
Terra
You
this
shall
is-
not
army.
bully us any further.
This
No
is
more
worse
will we be
than
bullied.
Todd. Jesus Christ.
You've got him wrapped around your little finger, don't you?
This was the first thing out of Snow White's mouth when I went to consult the boys for advice. It really looks that way, doesn't it?
Yep, I get the feeling he'll keep going until he digs himself into a financial hole.
Whose fault would that be, though?
His own, obviously. But if you let him go that far, it's not exactly a good look for you either.
I folded my arms and pondered this. How was I meant to handle it?
If you don't want these gifts, it's kinder in the long run just to say no.
But that would hurt his ego. Besides, who doesn't like free stuff?
Well, then what's the problem? Buying stuff is basically a hobby of his anyway.
Somehow I can feel a dagger through that.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like a dagger was piercing my fucking heart just now when you said that.
Snow White's, or not Cinderella's, just off in some far off room, just like, ah!
But I'm not Cinderella, I'm Snow White, that's the thing! I think shopping is my hobby! Oh
Uh-oh.
shit! That's why it's
Uh-oh.
stung like a fucking dagger to the heart!
We've switched places today, I guess.
What the fuck?
It would have
You
only
just
been
have
more
healthier
official.
spending habits.
I mean, I have egregious spending habits, but come on! Gacha is one thing, but shopping is a whole other thing!
My shopping habits are also insane. I see something, and if I have money, I buy.
Yeah, you buy on impulse, don't you?
Yeah,
Yep, just like me. Yep, it's just like a dagger through the heart already.
it's weird because when I don't have money, it doesn't really affect me. But the second I get money, it's just like, oh, buy.
Did the last line get read, Tara?
Oh
And
god,
I'm pretty
it's
sure it
almost
did.
gone.
Okay.
Okay, I'll continue reading. His spending habits could use some work. Agreed. Like the time he bought that
Agreed. Like the
luxury
time he
car.
bought. It's mine.
Oh,
Agreed.
Sorry.
Like the time he bought that luxury car when he doesn't even drive.
We have cars.
wait,
Right?
when was there cars? What the where
Remember
are
that?
we
Remember
now
the
exactly?
Escalade? Yeah, I remember the Escalade.
You from Pixar Cars, the movie.
Too many Tara spoil the tyrant. Aw, thank you, Leaps. Let's see. Or how he buys jewelry for no reason. He doesn't even like jewelry.
You should just-
Everybody's trying to steal Stairs' line.
I know. What's going on?
You should
Wait.
just stick to those.
No, he should just stick to those cheapo glass figurines he loves so much. You know, those things obviously made in China.
Those things made in China. Wow, way to pull the bar down, buddy.
Oh, you know about that?
Of course I do.
course
He's
I
my
do.
brother.
It's my God damn it!
Had to keep the bit going.
Having an identity crisis. Gretel, who are you talking to? Of course I do. He's my brother.
I mean, you did try and steal Wizard from Cage earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I'm
did,
Gretel.
so-
No, I'm Gretel. No, I'm Gretel.
shut up, Gretel.
Once
Which
again,
one of you is the
Wizard
real
just
Gretel?
holding up a piece of paper with Gretel's face, saying his lines.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No,
this is
This is
Gretel.
Oh my fucking god.
Uh,
Oh fuck. Gretel thinks that this is a good idea to steal Gretel's lines.
he's look at the inner contemplation going on in his face right now.
Terraria is gonna be in November.
Wait, Terraria?
Ferrari?
Yeah. Terra, and Terraria.
Yeah,
Aha.
because basically
yeah,
I
that's right.
postponed it because of. Wait, when was the date again? I forgot.
I don't think we finalized the date, but I was gonna say the 7th. Well, for you it'll be the 8th.
Oh, thank God. No, because on the 18th and 17th I'm going to AFA. I'm going to a convention center in Singapore.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Nice.
It will basically hold the panel of Hololive mainly.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As it turned out, the two of them did actually care for their older brother.
Really? I don't believe it one bit. Those little gifts you've been getting, they'll start getting bigger and fancier. I'm sure of it. That kind of depends on your
Designer
on your brother's
handbags,
spending habits.
cars, maybe even property.
Oh
an
gosh, I don't want to go
M249,
that far.
an A10
A fairy.
Warthog.
Oh God.
Leprechaun in a cage.
Hey, no, I am
thing's
not a
in
gift.
bottle.
I'm not something to give around. How
A
dare
genie
you?
in a bottle that you gotta
But you-
rub the right way.
Oh my.
I think that was just a homeless man.
What the fuck?
Frankly,
Oh,
none of
God.
these gifts were things I really needed. Houses and cars, infinitely more so. I just
Much
wish I
less
could do
the
something
homeless
for him in
kid.
return.
Incarcerated.
I
I
kind
think
of
the best
assumed you
gift is to
had.
be incarcerated. That's the best gift out of anything.
Possibly.
Did I get out of jail free card?
I kind of assumed you had.
I don't know. I mean, I've been trying.
You've been trying to get incarcerated. What the f-
No,
I thought you were supposed to be say so. What is this?
If you say so.
Since when have I said I would say so?
None of us here say so.
Yeah, not a single soul.
Since forever.
The two brothers exchanged a glance and shrugged in unison.
Us
Look,
people
look.
asking if we say so.
I don't know what's led him to shower you in gifts, and frankly, I don't want to know.
Are you sure about that?
I don't want to know.
It's like, I don't
Are
want
you
to know my
pretty sure
brother's
about
ex-life.
However, if he's profiting off of your unpaid labor, our unpaid labor, in order to waste that money on you, then those gifts are technically from us, not him. So you should be thanking us. So you're welcome.
Wow. Some juxtaposition bullshit being pulled off here.
Do you want me to make it up to you?
How?
After I paused, I wiggled my fingers. With a
No.
massage!
Oh dear God.
Oh.
No thanks.
Oh, unstay so. What the fuck?
No, it could have gotten way more unsafe. So.
I know.
Oh,
yeah,
it
I
does
was
seem really
worried.
good, though. As I spoke, I donned my brand new cap.
I'm out.
In the mirror, I could see one very giddy girl beaming back at me. How's it look?
Looks great on you.
Ah! Why?
just
I
a
was about to
scream
read
from
my
Snow
line.
White.
Why you gotta beat me? Don't be elf. Why?
Just
What do
got
you
Snow
mean
White
no?
screams.
What do you mean no? I've been a good boy.
Give us a smile, Alice.
Why? I've been a
Oh,
good
God.
boy. Isn't that good enough?
I'm just picturing Snow White saying all this.
But I've been a really good boy. I haven't
gets
fallen
hit.
asleep.
He gets
Why
hit
have
by
I
an
not
apple
fallen
off stage.
asleep? You lie.
Oh, so he got hit with an apple? Hold on. Give us
What?
a smile, Alice. Wizard pops in again. Piece of paper of Snow White.
Snow White's just unconscious on the floor. There stands Wizard. Paper face. Oh my god.
Okay. As his
He's-
request, I flashed him my pearly whites.
What?
Give us a smile.
Oh.
Don't you mean say the line, Bart?
Say the line, Bart.
It's Wednesdays, my dudes.
Ah!
Hey, not bad.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
free real estate.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's not all
Oh
stiff
my
and awkward
gosh.
looking. I pushed up the corners of my lips with my fingers.
Did someone say Militech?
Oh my god. Tyrant, just please.
Okay. Nervous, are we? I can't.
Of course I am. It's been 3 whole weeks since the last time I went into town with Cinderella. The thought makes me so giddy, but at the same time I'm so anxious.
Yes, Yes, spare me the theatrics.
Gretel interrupted me with a look of abject annoyance on his face. Just then, the thought occurred to me, and I decided to change the subject.
I mean, you could have just said he interrupted you with his face.
What about you guys? Are you going anywhere today? After all, this was a rare day off for the four of us. Frankly, the two of them ought to get out of the house for a change. Maybe go on a date with a cute girl.
Alice, would you like me to go and fetch the other Alice for you?
Apparently, I had struck a nerve.
I'll
no,
do it.
Please,
I'll
anything but
do
that.
it.
I'm sorry. I immediately fell to my hands and knees in submission.
Screen cap.
I can already
Clip that.
picture that.
Taraton
Alice,
is just being,
what can I
being
say?
submissive.
I mean,
Yes?
Wow. So Taraton is unsay-so. Mm-hmm. Ah!
Pot
Why?
meat kettle.
hello there.
Hi.
I mean, Tara and I both basically have the same color schemes.
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
I mean,
we're both purple, but one is pure purple, the other one's purple with a mixture of turquoise or blue.
I mean, my wings are more the color of your hair.
comparing wings, are we? No.
I mean, he doesn't have wings.
I mean, do we have thick chicken wings right now with us?
We've established we're gelflings.
I got those chicken thighs.
Got him chicken thighs? Okay, let me see them chicken thighs. I'm hungry.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I did already
I'm
pick one
thirsty.
out, I'd say.
So much for
I'm
being
thirsty.
say-so, huh?
What? No!
Jay,
I thought you said you have some KFC!
Oh.
Korean fried chicken! What the fuck do you think I was talking about? I want thick Korean fried chicken!
I
Them
mean, you were.
thick chicken
Is this-
thighs.
Is this Alice
Yeah.
reading it in Alice's voice, like mockingly? Because that's funny.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that
actually,
is.
that probably is.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks for rubbing your
Oh, that's
perfect
me.
life in my face.
Wow.
I always knew you were sick and twisted on the inside.
Thank you for rubbing your perfect in my
Did you want to read it?
Hey, thanks for rubbing your
face.
Thanks for
Oh wait,
rubbing
should I have
your
read it?
perfect life in my
Yeah.
face. I always knew you were sick and twisted on the inside. I mean, you technically are sick and twisted. Meanwhile, I'm say-so.
As a
Did you
token
say
of
so?
my thanks, you may prostrate yourself before me as I recount all the
token of my
worst
thanks,
breakup
you may
stories I know.
Wait, what?
Anything to put a damper on your high spirits.
As a token of my thanks, you may prostrate yourself before me, as I have recount all the worst breakup stories I know. Anything to put a damper on your high spirits.
I was about to be like,
Token of my
quit.
thanks, you may push.
Yeah.
Come into my palace, plus disrespecting me.
I'll
Call me
pass.
cringe.
I looked at the fine Gretel wearing the most threatening smile. Eek.
Come visit the barber shop. It's down the road.
The best pies in London.
Come into my Twitch chat, disrespecting me. Call me cringe, cage leprechaun.
Okay,
What the
okay.
fuck is wrong with you?
No. Is he wrong?
Is he wrong?
Yes, he is wrong.
Eh.
Nah.
Oh, you're based?
Yes, all day.
We should be back later tonight.
Ow! Yes,
And I
why?
don't have much to offer
You know
in
what
the way of lunch,
happens when you lie.
since
I
I didn't
don't
know what
lie,
anyone's
though.
plans were.
That's the thing. I don't lie.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
What
if
do you
you
mean?
don't
Yeah,
lie,
sure,
you
sure.
are
Of course I
delusional.
didn't lie.
Of
I can
course,
guarantee
you're
you the Terra guarantees.
you're
I-
very say so and
I
not
will
cringe at
believe
all
that
in
you
any
don't
way,
lie.
shape, or form.
But in doing so, I also believe that you are delusional.
Terra done! The Terra Union! Come on! Terra, please! I am not lying. I never lie.
Sure.
But it's the truth.
Sure.
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 Do not
Sure.
take
Sure, eh?
gospel from
Sure, eh?
Terras.
Sure.
The gospel of the Terra.
Sure.
We have to protect one another.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry
I
about
mean-
What do you
that.
mean, sorry about that?
Sorry.
Helping you
Sorry.
understand
Oh,
reality.
sorry.
does help.
Sorry about being sorry.
Sorry about being
What
sorry.
do you mean, Kaguya? What do you mean you're sorry?
Oh, I
sorry about
apologize.
being sorry. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
What have
Oh,
I
jeez, I
started?
apologize for that.
So we now have Canadian
sorry.
geese.
Oh, we're
Oh,
all
sorry.
about the sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
Whoa,
sorry.
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry.
Sorry, eh?
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
sorry, I interrupted you.
Sorry, eh?
Sorry, eh?
Hey,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
I
sorry
mean, what are
about
you
that.
sorry about? Are you
Oh, I
truly
interrupted
sorry?
the
You're just
story.
saying sorry for
Sorry
being
about
sorry,
that.
or you're just saying sorry
Sorry
because
sorry
you
about
just
anything.
Oh,
don't want
sorry.
to get in
This
trouble?
is the gaggle
Oh,
of
sorry.
Canadian geese.
I'm sorry that I interrupted you, interrupting me
Oh,
saying
if that's
sorry.
the case, we all should
Oh,
be
I'm sorry
hissing,
that
shouldn't we?
Oh, come off it. Let's just get on with this, eh?
Oh, come off it. You must be having a laugh. Yes, what's up?
What the fuck was that
Hyong.
sound?
Kyonk.
I'm hungry.
We're all Canadian geese.
How the fuck is that a geese?
Kyonk.
That's
Geese
goofy
hog.
at that point.
My voice
The
wavered
most
hesitantly.
wonderful pies in London. That's fine. We can look after ourselves.
No, the fuck you can't.
Yeah, we can.
No, bullshit.
Are you doubting me?
Yes, I'm doubting your ability to look after yourself. Come on, prove me wrong.
Oh,
No,
and
you're
I
right.
left Alice a note telling him I wouldn't be home.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks. I'd better get going now. Right as they got to my feet.
Alice, your Reuben's crooked. Tyrant.
Yeah, I know.
I
Oh,
mean,
Alice, your ribbon's crooked. Oh, Alice.
Smack.
does that look?
Okay,
Does
okay, I'll
that
try again. Okay, I'll try again.
look at your
Alex,
own ribbon.
ribbon's crooked.
Oh,
I was just about to
Alice,
say that too.
your ribbon's crooked. Oh, Alice, your ribbon's crooked.
Oh,
No light
Alice,
helpfully
your ribbon's
indicated my
crooked.
ribbon. It
Oh,
is.
Alice.
You're right. Upon inspection, sure enough, the ribbon on my sleeve was completely crooked. As I contemplated what to do about it,
Ah! You bit me!
Snow White walked over and quietly reached for my ribbon. Apparently, he wanted to help me fix it. Unfortunately, this didn't go so well. As soon as he untied the ribbon, he froze in place like a deer in headlights. What's wrong, Snow White?
I made an oopsie whoopsie ooh.
Moving
Oh
on.
no.
I don't know how to
Oh,
do
God.
this.
Oh, right. I'd forgotten just how little he was generally capable of.
That's honestly
Well-
sad.
That's okay, I can just do it myself. But this fell on deaf ears. Snow White was off in his own little world. Him versus the ribbon.
This
Like to start up a femboy
Sunday,
burger.
Snow White bow, against Ribbon. Ha
What the hell? This is not wrestling. This is not the WWE.
ha!
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. This Sunday, Snow
King of the
White
Hill?
takes on the ribbon.
Are you
Don't
doing a
miss
King of
the
the Hill
main
reference?
event. No?
Oh.
He was doing WWE announcer.
Or Monster
No,
Truck
because there's also
announcer.
the King of the Hill where it goes like Sunday, Sunday, lawnmower contest, be there.
That was pretty
I
good.
can't remember the rest.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually watched some of the American cartoons before I dropped all of it.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. This Sunday, Hank Hill opens a can of WD-40 with a can of WD-40.
Oh
I
god, yeah,
tell
that's
you what.
right. Forgot about that one.
Oh god.
You guys watch King of the Hill YouTube poops, don't you?
Oh no,
No.
I just watched King of the Hill.
Yeah,
In general. Wow.
yeah.
Same.
Same here. Wawa. Gremlin, thank you for the petsu. Wawa. No certificates here. I'm about to beat the shit out of you. I was gonna.
Mm.
I was about to head out to beat the shit out of people.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Her.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Huh?
Mm.
Fine, now get in the bag. No, I'm not getting in the fucking bag. What the is wrong with you?
Hmm.
Stop it.
Gee.
No kidnapping Snow White?
Gee.
Yes, no kidnapping Snow White, please.
There's a kidnapping at school. What? What the fuck? Oh, don't worry, he woke up. So
There's a kidnapping at school.
Oh.
What the
Yeah,
are you on
There-
about, mate?
there is a kid napping at school.
Oh. Why?
Because. And?
You're not supposed to take a nap in school. You're supposed to be studying. Now go and study. Hurry.
I mean, Snow White would. He would. He would nap at school.
Yep.
I did.
Yeah, me too.
I did, and I got in trouble. But at the
Study
same time,
hall.
I couldn't care.
I did
You know,
not, but that's because I
was a
aced my
delinquent,
test.
right? Actually, funny story. I was a delinquent. When it's like, okay, TxA, it's time for you to go to school, or it's time for you to go to class. When I was in school, you know what I did? The first thing, I just slept through my periods. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not going to classes.
I feel that.
So I was just like, nope, fuck it. I'm just gonna stay in one of those it's one of those private tutor rooms, right, where it's empty and no one uses the rooms in the school. I just went there and sleep. I just slept through like 3 periods of subjects in high school, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck this, I'm not doing this.
That's nice.
Yeah, except for the fact some of my school classmates tried to wake me up by pouring water on me.
Oh,
Oof.
well, that's not very nice.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat thing.
Because basically they're like, okay, the teachers are now asking me to come to class and I don't want to. And I'm just like, fuck it, I don't want to. I really don't. I just don't.
Oh no, I'm just as guilty. Oh no.
Yeah, and
Guilty
then
of what?
after that my classmate was
Of
just
not
like,
paying
yep,
attention to my
okay.
chat.
Oh, I thought you were
Fight
talking
me
about
out.
sleeping through class.
No, Ash, no Ash. I'm not gonna fight
Right,
you.
like, I'm supposed to be in class right now!
Yeah, some of my classmates are like that, but for me I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, I can't be asked.
I feel that.
But yeah, sometimes when the teachers couldn't find where I am, my classmates were like, okay, time to wake up, TxA, time to go to class. Obviously, I'm a heavy sleeper, so I wouldn't notice that until they pour water on me.
Oh. Well,
Which
then it sounds like you
awoke-
brought it on
It
yourself.
just disturbed me and pissed me off a lot more than unnecessary.
You were just left all wet.
Yeah. Wow.
As Icky said his handsome face up close, I thought back to that fateful night just a few weeks ago. If he hadn't called me out to me that night, I wouldn't even be here right now. Back then, I'd been worried that I wouldn't get along with him or Gretel, but these days it felt like we were all good friends.
What's taking you so long?
Who's Cinderella?
Who's the real Cinderella?
Will the real Cinderella please stand up?
Who am I?
Please stand up.
Who are you people?
Oh, that's easy. I'm an undead elf. Taraton is an undead pixie as well.
Pug.
Oh my god.
Poggers. Pogchamp.
Hey, what's taking you so long?
Look
Yeah, what's
at
taking you so long
me,
to read your
I'm
lines, Cinderella?
ready, lousy with virginity. Won't go to bed till I'm legally wed. I can't.
What
I
the
can't
fuck am I
breathe.
hearing?
I
You
won't
won't go to
sleep.
bed until you're legally wet. What
Wed.
the?
Wed.
Wed.
W-E-D. Wow, maybe you
Legally
really are
wed.
the lewd one here.
Yo,
I
think
told
so.
you I am somewhat deaf.
Yeah.
It's a song from the movie.
Oh,
Freeze.
okay. Just making sure.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna dab.
Dab,
Whoa.
dab, 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 dab.
Well.
All of a sudden,
Wow.
Cinderella's voice snapped me out of my reverie.
Do,
Oh,
do, do,
wow.
do, do, do,
Da, 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 da.
Now I get it. Quit borrowing her without my permission. Got it? Ooh,
You don't own me.
yes I
You
do.
don't own me.
Technically, he does because you're in
You
a.
don't own me.
Do you want
Don't
to
try
get
to
fired?
change me in any way. You don't own me.
I mean, are you trying to get kinky or what?
What?
You don't know that song either? Oh.
No.
Oh.
I told you I only know cartoons and just about it, but really, that's it.
But then again, that is a pretty old movie that I know that from. It's called First Spies Club.
I also don't even watch movies. That's another thing, unfortunately.
You said
because-
cartoons, and Dinosaur King popped into my head. Holy
What do you
fuck!
mean
I
Dinosaur
haven't,
King? What the fuck is that?
I don't think
I
I've seen it in a
haven't
long time.
thought about that show in forever. Okay, think Pokemon, but with dinosaurs, essentially.
Cinderella pulled me over to him and casually put his arm around my shoulder and talked
Oh.
about dinosaurs.
Oh my god! How lewd! How horny! She's not your property.
Yes, she is.
Bitch, what the fuck?
What? Are you here to debate me?
Yes,
You
because you're
millennial
my property,
leftist.
bitch.
Oh, God.
Take a look upon your woke sky.
Oh
No, but
my
the two of us
god, are you
already
looking at
made
that
plans
Senator
for today.
Armstrong meme?
Yes.
Yours, woke assholes! Look up to your woke sky! Wait, let me find that video. I'm pretty sure I remember.
Yeah,
I
I know.
know that one. I just don't know if it's
It's
okay to
so,
say it here.
It's so funny.
Hang on.
Gaze upon your woke sky.
And Sky approves by saying yay.
Hell yeah. You, those you millennial leftists who never lived a single day under threat of nuclear annihilation. God, that fucking meme.
Okay, yeah, millennial leftists. Yeah, that's the video.
Yeah.
You millennial leftists who never live one day under nuclear threat
There's a echo.
can now reflect upon your woke sky. What are you trying to say? No, like genuinely. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
You make quite a non-binary
Binary.
to protect the world from intercontinental ballistic tweets.
Do you know what non-binary means?
God.
You know, nano machines. Hold on. I'm checking Twitter real quick.
God. You got ratioed
ratio
by the fucking
dictionary.
dictionary. How'd you
I'm
even
not
do
a
that,
man.
man?
You're 50. Cancel culture strikes again.
God, it is the cancel culture strikes again part that really gets me.
Cancel culture strikes again.
Oh God. We're the only
Well,
two
it's
laughing
Yanni
at this.
Matragrano.
Everyone
I know
else
this
is
one.
confused.
He also voiced Gabriel in Ultra Kill.
Yeah.
That's where
Oh, yeah.
that's where I got the idea of come into my palace plus disrespecting me. Call me cringe.
Swiggity swiggity, I am here for your blood. Get the fuck out of my palace!
It's like this. Get the fuck out of my palace! Ding ding ding.
Oh
And then what
God.
else? Oh, there's
Everyone
also this
everyone else is utterly confused.
one. And then
Pretty
it's
much.
this one. How the
You are
fuck
correct.
is
I'm so
going
sorry.
flipping a martial art? 010000110011001111001
Oh, God.
00100111100. Yeah, there's that one. Oh, and
Am
this
I in
one.
a fever
R
dream
slash
right now?
vexillology. The flag of Japan, but it's actually this hand towel with a perfectly placed water stain.
Honestly, whenever we do these and it gets to this point, the next day I'm just like, was that a fever dream or like, was I on a lot of drugs last night? Like, what happened?
The answer is
Oh,
yes.
wait.
It's a beaver tree.
It's just from your special cookies.
Yeah.
The most wonderful.
Special cookies. What the fuck?
Cookies.
Cookies. Wait,
Yeah.
if we mentioned cookies, where's Cookie Monster?
Cookie.
Oh, Mary!
Cookies!
There's the man of the hour! Yeah, Cookie
Hey.
Monsters!
This is where like the live studio audience goes crazy and starts clapping.
Yeah. Someone please play that sound effect real quick.
Special guest.
The
It's
theme
Cookie
song.
Monster. We're
The
just missing
theme song
Obama
starts
and who was the
playing.
other one? We're missing
Sorry.
Obama and who was the third one? I forgot.
Sorry, who said what?
Huh?
Sorry, who said what about Obama?
No.
Oh my God, Obama's here! Holy crap! Okay, we're
Oh,
just
God.
missing one more. I think it
Former
was
President Dwayne The Rock Obama.
Dwayne.
Doing the Rock Obama.
Return the
Dwayne the Rock
crowd.
Obama.
Oh, we got Ramses in here.
Ramses? Who's Ramses?
Ramses, everyone.
Return the slab.
Oh, that one from
What's
Courage
up,
the
my
Cowardly Dog. Okay.
Return
Well,
what you have
we don't
stolen
have a
from
slab,
me.
do we, guys? I don't think we have a slab.
We have slabs of meat. Hi there.
And who can
Oh my
forget
God.
about
Return
Do you want
the
the slabs of?
crab.
Do you want the slabs of meat?
Return the
I'm pretty sure you want the
crab.
meat.
This
I'm
is
pretty
the
sure you want
crusty
the
crab.
slab of meat.
Zoidberg.
Yeah, I probably
Oh
should
my
continue
God.
now.
Zoidberg.
We are
Oh
getting.
my God!
Alright.
We are.
Zoidberg, everybody!
Oh god.
Okay, we are getting way off topic.
Yeah, let's,
I mean, to be
feel
honest,
like,
we're already
I feel
way
like
off
I'm
topic
about to
so
lose
often.
it. I
True.
am like. It also doesn't help. I'm kind of tired too, but yeah.
Feel
I'm
that.
just like,
No,
Oh my
but
God.
the two of us already made plans for today.
Did
what-
you really now, or is that a big fucking lie?
What was the past like 10 minutes? Tara?
Yeah, I know. Give me a moment. I'm trying to calm myself.
No,
down.
not you.
Not you, Tyrant.
God damn it.
Tara, you good? I don't think Tara's here.
We,
Yeah, no, Tara's not here.
Well,
wow, we
wait.
went so far
I
off
think we
track
killed her.
that we have literally just tossed her.
We are free to
Oh,
go as far as we want now.
I
oh
went
no.
to the bathroom because you're so far off track.
Oh.
Okay.
No, but the two of us already made plans for today.
Are you sure about that?
Oh my
It's
god.
not
Yes,
their
just-
fault, Cinderella. I wanted to talk to them. I attempted to mollify his bad mood.
You're not off the hook for this either. You shouldn't be bringing random dudes into your room at your age.
I flinched as he glared and shouted at me.
Wait, random? What the fuck? Wait, what am I saying?
Says the guy who walked in here like he owns the place.
He does own the place.
Yeah.
I do own the place, thank you. So, we done here?
Sir,
So,
I saluted him with my free hand.
Then let's get going.
Right. Cinderella started to turn but stopped himself.
Wait a minute, your ribbons come undone. Hold still for a second.
In a blink, he retied my sleeve ribbon.
There. All done.
Thank you.
Wasn't
He's so good with his hands.
Oh.
screen cap?
Clip it. Clip it.
Wasn't that the same ribbon that...
That Snow was fumbling with.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see you boys later. I waved to Gretel and Snow White as the two of us left the room.
I can guarantee you we'll have a gay old time.
And so there I was on my long-awaited date with Cinderella.
Did someone say gay?
I don't know whose voice is that. My head just already
Wumbo.
went to blank.
You wumbo, he, she, we,
Wumbo.
wumboing.
I mean, you can
Wumbo.
look at which faces are lighting up.
Wumbology, the study of wum.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is a wumbo. Please explain.
Did you send it to wumbo?
Did you say it to Wumbo?
No, I don't know what the fuck is a wumbo. I'm sorry, I don't get
SpongeBob,
this.
you need to say it to Wumbo.
Yeah, I
Our
never
first
watched
stop
that. So.
was a certain well-known looking glass clothing boutique.
That's clothing.
Doesn't this look exactly like the restaurant a couple episodes back?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
Previously-
To
but
be honest, I think
it's
it's more of a
actually.
dance studio than a restaurant.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Because where are the tables, if anything?
They're not.
Here.
It's
Take
a
this.
restaurant. Where the fuck is the tables?
No, it's a glass
This-
clothing shop.
I don't fucking care.
Fiberglass clothes.
Oh God.
Now let's
Oh,
go for
Lord.
No.
go cyberpunk.
The clothes are made out of asbestos.
Oh,
You mean salamander fur?
Yes, I do mean salamander fur. Here, take this, and ooh, I really like this one. Shatter.
Cinderella?
Yes. Here, go try them on.
After loading me up with a mountain of clothes, he ushered me to the fitting room. Oh, okay.
slips, dies. The end.
Once I finished changing, I stepped out to find Cinderella and the shop clerk both smiling at me. How's it look?
My, that looks wonderful on her. Of course, with her figure, she could pull off just about anything. But your fashion sense really adds something else, sir. Sir?
The clerk definitely turned her compliments of me into a compliment of Cinderella. Crafty.
Sorry. Yeah. Try this next.
With that, he handed me even more clothes. Again? How many outfits does that make this? We barely started the date and already I was feeling like Cinderella's personal little dress-up doll. 30
Come on,
minutes
Barbie,
later.
let's go party.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
Ah. After trying on my 10th outfit, I was looking for the right moment to ask Cinderella if we could call it a day.
Yes, it is a day.
It has been a day.
You looked... Wow, you looked pretty decent in all of them. Alright,
What the fuck is that kind of
I'll take
compliment,
all
mate?
10. An absolute shite one, that is.
I could... Oh man.
Apparently, you're dressing up mice, not dolls.
I
Squeak!
guess so.
What? I could barely. I could scarcely believe my ears.
I could scarcely
Sure
scare
thing.
my hair.
Thank you very much. Zoop.
I hurried back into the fitting room and changed back into the clothes I was originally wearing.
The honky.
Oh goddamn. At this point, we should look into getting her some accessories too.
In that case, sir, might I recommend...
Cinderella! Before the clerk
He's
could launch
loose.
into her sales pitch, I cut at the speed of light.
Ah, she cut me.
Sup? What's the matter? Wait, why'd you change back?
Quick
You
maths.
could have won that one out of the store. I take it you don't like it? This brand is massively popular with the ladies, though.
Yes, I know that. Although the Looking Glass world was merely a backwards tourist town, we still had our fair share of cute boutiques. Personally, while I like to stay up to date on all the latest styles and accessories, I didn't feel the need to own absolutely everything. And even if I did want them, I would never throw my money around like that. There's actually something I want even more. I
There
think
is-
it wouldn't.
And impact characters.
Sure, is your mic okay?
My mic?
Or has it been like that the whole time?
Huh?
Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Don't worry about
You
me.
might be
Never mind.
crazy. That, or you might be something like me, which is suffering a bit of a deafness.
You might be No, it's like I hear static. Like
No, I
a
don't
fan
hear
running in
static
the
from her.
background or something.
I think it might be on your end. I think.
There is literally nothing running in my room.
I need to hear her speak again to actually get a read on it, but I don't know. Ah, there it is.
There's your static. The mystery has been told.
God damn
It was
it.
made by Terra's tongue mouth.
It is on my end? Okay, give me 1 sec.
I figured it would hurt his feelings to reject this gesture outright, so instead I went with a different tactic. This is why I didn't say so.
What?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, well.
Da-da.
Hello?
Hi, Pez.
Hey, we can hear
I
you.
hear ya.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay, cool. Oh, well, why didn't you say so? What is it? I'll buy it for you.
Because I'm not a nasty gremlin.
Yes, you are. Well, I
No, I'm
kind of
not.
wanted to be a surprise, and shopping bags will just get in the way, so let's not buy these clothes after all.
We could just have them shipped to the house.
Yes, we offer a shipping option.
What the fuck? That just covers about any shopping store I've ever visited. Yes, we have shipping options if you don't want to carry your shit.
After
Shit.
a pause, I leveled Cinderella with a hard stare. We only have so much time, Cinderella, and I don't want to waste a second of it.
The
Fair
fuck?
points, I guess.
He seemed reasonably convinced.
So,
Sorry. Cancel all of it.
oh poo.
Sorry about this. Maybe next time.
Damn it.
like there's gonna be a next time. Ah,
Oh,
shit!
bother.
My commission!
What the fuck?
My cabbages.
My cabbages! Oh, this place is worse than Omashu.
Oh man, I missed that.
Same.
After
After-
successfully getting Cinderella out of the store, I led him through the shopping district.
So, what did you want?
It's a secret. Now, where are we headed next? I forcefully changed the subject, hoping against hope he would just forget about it altogether.
There is no war in Bossing, say you right. There is no war in Bossing, say.
There's no one.
There is
Wherever
no
you
war
want
boss
to go,
State. What
it's
the?
fine by me. What? Do you
You've
There is
never
a
seen
war
Avatar?
everywhere.
have you
Never
never
seen
seen Avatar?
You never see an avatar?
I've heard of it. I never watched it.
Oh my god!
Ooh, you're in for a treat.
Why?
We need to fix
We need
this.
no
Yeah, we
we
do.
need to have watch nights. We can't do it in one night,
must
but we need
have
to
an
have watch
intervention.
nights.
I mean, I saw it on Nickelodeon when I was a kid, but I don't understand the entire thing. That's the
We need
thing.
to rewatch all of it.
We
Yep,
need to
we need to
rewatch it,
rewatch all of
start
it.
to
Yep.
finish.
Starting with
What
book
the-
one. Fire.
Am I forced to join this marathon?
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
was it book one? or-
Wow.
You have no
I'm being
choice.
held
You're being
hostage.
kidnapped
Help!
now.
Yep.
And I do
No.
not care whether you watch the M. Night Shyamalan movie or not. You are
No,
Fuck
don't.
is the
watching
M. Night
the series.
Shyamalan
You're not.
movie?
You're not watching that.
Do not watch the M. Night Shyamalan movie. It will literally ruin the entire show.
Is it live
For you.
action, first of all?
Yes.
Then anything that's live action from animation is a bad idea. I know this because of Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, we have this
didn't know that
character
was,
named Aang. What should we pronounce him
Look,
as
I know
in the
it's
movie?
Katara and
Ong.
Zup and
I hated that. I
Sokka.
hated that. the
I know the
most.
characters, okay?
Yeah.
I know the characters. I just don't know the entirety of the story. I know there's Azula,
No, I
which
feel
is the
that.
main antagonist, and then there's
For a bit, yeah.
there was the boy who was also the Fire Prince, but he turned over a new leaf or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Zuko.
Zuko. Okay. Then he has a grandfather or something.
Iroh, Uncle Iroh. Oh god. Oh fucking.
Leaves from the vine.
Falling so slow.
After that, there was like Legend of Korra, which is like the sequel to like 50 years later or something.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest.
What?
Legend of Korra is not as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I
I
fully
don't
agree.
even know what the
That doesn't necessarily
everyone's
make it
talking
that
about.
good, though.
It's,
No,
it wasn't
it
my
doesn't.
favorite.
It was more.
It's not as good as Avatar,
Yeah.
but as a standalone,
It hit a lot of the same like beats, but it was definitely its own standalone thing, which I think they wanted to do.
Well, one of the
But,
reasons
yeah.
why it had so many problems was it was first only given like one season, so they put all of one story in one season.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
they were,
I mean, to
after
be
that,
honest, it's
they were
kinda
like,
like budget
cuts.
okay, we want 2 more seasons. And so they did
then-
that.
yeah.
And then it happened again with one more season. So it didn't
Mhm.
get that full thing like Avatar had where they got 4 seasons right from the start.
Right.
yeah.
Instead, they were
Or
just,
this is the story we wanted to tell.
yeah.
And actually,
Right.
Avatar, didn't it only have 3 seasons?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
It was 3 seasons. That's right.
Water, fire.
I think you're talking about Legend of Korra.
Legend
No.
of Korra did have 4.
The original,
Avatar-
the
Avatar got
original
three,
Avatar.
that's right.
but
I
about the
mixed up the
canceling
number of-
the seasons
No, it's fine.
canceling.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Yeah.
about with Korra, and saying that's one of the reasons why it had so much trouble is because of the like cancellations, to where they had at first only contract for 1 season, and then they finally got a contract for 2 more after that, and then one final one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think my brain's about to fucking explode right now.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
You'll
it.
be fine.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
You're
I
just
don't care
legitimately
where
in
we
for a good
go.
time.
I always have a good time when I'm with you.
Wait, did I not read that last line?
No, you did.
No, I didn't. Wherever you want to go is fine by me.
Oh, I thought you had said that. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, we went off the rails for so long that it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I don't care where we go. I always have a good time when I'm with you.
What if I want to go to the South Pole?
Glaciers and penguins? Sounds like a blast.
Personally, I couldn't handle anywhere colder than it is here.
Then let's walk around for a bit and take in the warm sunshine.
That's the best you've got?
Feels like we're on a date, doesn't it?
We are on a date.
Oh,
I knew this, of course, but hearing him say it flat out made me all giddy and bashful. Not going to deny it this time? I smirked.
I've changed my mind since then.
God, this smug bastard.
Yes, motherfuck.
Don't say that about your mother.
Hey, you said it well, fine and well. I guess I can say it as well. You smug fuck. There, I said it.
So, this is our first date, huh?
Say the line, Bart. What?
It's Wednesdays, my dudes.
I thought.
Oh.
What? I thought it was our second date.
You denied it the first time, so that one doesn't count. It was just rehearsal. But this is the real deal. My first date ever.
That's how they get you.
You mean no? I got a better line. I got a better line for this. So that was a fucking lie.
Wait, you've never gone on a date before?
I've hung out with male friends, sure, but this is the first time it's ever been explicitly romantic.
So that was a fucking lie.
I'll bet those dudes thought they were dating you, though. You're a monster.
No, those weren't dates. For something to count as a date, you have to be in an official relationship with, or at least romantically interested in the other person.
Why the fuck
It's
you
right here in
lie?
section 2A. All right.
It's right here in section
Here, I have some
2A-4B.
literature.
So, if this is your first ever date, does that mean nothing ever happened with you and the one creep?
Creep?
Kaguya pops up behind him.
Creep?
Crap.
Crepe Suzette?
Mm.
Crip.
Before I could ask who he was referring to, it hit me. Oh, you
Kaguya fucking
Kaguya?
hits it.
No, nothing.
But you had feelings for him, right?
Apparently, Cinderella was still operating under some sort of misunderstanding. Although that was understandable considering I hadn't explained how Kaguya and I knew each other. No, you've got the wrong idea. I like Kaguya as a person, but I'm not interested in him like that. We're just friends. Yeah.
Friend zoned.
Friend zone! Al zone.
He's just eating poutine and he just stares up like, what?
There's
You know,
disturbance in the poutine.
I have an idea. Guys, I have an idea. What if
Go
we
for
make a
it.
That's
calzone
nice.
called the friend zoned?
The friend zone.
It tastes as bitter and sour.
Well, that's...
And bland.
Oh.
I mean, you can't have bland if it has bitter and sour. That's the thing.
Okay, bitter and sour or bland?
I guess
Which
that would be
one are we going
margarita
with?
mixed with like bitter gourd and what, lemon?
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, what's up?
Huh?
Can't help but notice that pause just now.
You must be imagining things.
Oh my fucking god. Well, what about me?
If you're asking whether I like you as a person, I should think that much is obvious.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is,
Cinderella glanced at me, then sighed.
whatever.
Next thing I knew... Oh! He took my hand in his.
If we're on a date, I figure we ought to act like it. But if you don't want to, I'll let go.
Oh, no. I don't mind.
my god, hand holding.
I stared at the
How
ground shyly.
say so?
Hand holding before marriage, I will ultra kill you, you insignificant fuck!
I mean, he
That's
held
not
my
what he
foot
said.
first.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
He had your soul in the palm of his hand.
True. I'm just
You
imagining just-
insignificant florp!
I'm just imagining like the CG for that scene is just blur.
Ta-da! I made us a
Gundam
big
weapon.
lunch. You have a Gundam weapon?
Yes, it's a sniper rifle Gundam weapon.
That's
It's
nice.
called the Macabre.
The macabre.
Shut the fuck up!
No!
Get the fuck out of here with your horror story of a gun.
Bitch, I got the gun and I got the god roll. Fuck you!
Cool. Oh god.
As
For
soon
those
as we got to the lake, I sat down on the bench and pulled out the food I'd made, while Cinderella goes on a rant about Destiny.
yeah, no,
Yep.
yeah. So,
See,
anyways,
Cinderella, I told you, I have the god roll. Who's
So-
You don't know
laughing
how to take
now?
a goddamn day off, do you?
no, I don't. So, anyways, there's this guy named Dominus Skull, and what he does. Fucking shit.
He's
Anyway, that leads to Rasputin, the war mind, being reduced to nothing but an engram. You don't know how to goddamn day
He's
off, do
also
you?
dead. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Sure I do. I'm not working right now, am I?
No, you're far away from Oryx. You really need to get closer and mark the bomb.
We could have ordered lunch from a cafe or something. That's why.
But this is a date, and picnics are classic date fodder.
Is he on call? No. I'm not on call, no. It's just that I'm busy talking to Teraton and everyone else. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess your cooking's better than
What the
any old
fuck?
cafe
Ooh,
anyway.
what's
That's a
this?
fact.
Notice this your Pozzy Wuzzy. What the
What?
Don't read the chat! I'm not the one who made this shit up!
What?
It says, ooh, what's this? Notices your Pozzy Wuzzy. I guess he means pause?
Yes, it was referring to the line about Kaguya, calling him a friend.
He's just a friend.
He's just a friend.
A friend,
Yeah,
a very
he's
good
just a
friend.
Are you ready for your treat?
No, I'm not ready.
Don't talk to me like I'm a dog.
Aw,
No.
come on, are you ready for your treat? Here, boy.
No.
Here, boy.
Delectable tea or deadly
I'm just messing with
poison.
you. Okay, let's start with the quintessential say ah trope.
Ah.
I stabbed that piece of chicken with my fork and held it up to his mouth.
Ah.
Ah.
Ugh, I am not doing that. Ah.
Oh,
The sound the machine
Oh.
makes when my card declines.
Why not? Is say ah not the pinnacle of the home cooked meal experience?
I refuse.
Don't be shy. No one's around. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Go on, say ah.
say the
Me-
line, Cinderella.
I made another attempt. Close enough. Aw, it really hurts my feelings when you glare at me like that.
Liar.
I'm not lying. Believe it or not, my heart is actually rather fragile. Oh, I know. How about you feed me instead? Pleased with my clever idea, I put the fork down in front of him.
That doesn't make it any better.
I closed my eyes, opened my mouth, and waited
Oh,
for Cinderella to feed me.
The THX logo
Feed me,
appears.
Cinderella.
Hello, it's me, Puppet.
I waited and waited.
Oi, you
But
hoser.
nothing
What
happened.
the hell was that, eh?
I slowly opened my eyes to find Cinderella's face inches from mine.
Oh my.
And the next instant, whoa!
Well,
Whoa!
Shoulders and pushed me down right there and then.
oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh,
Just
Whoa. Someone's
You're
being
too
not
slow.
safe for work.
Cinderella?
Yeah, I can't
Suddenly,
believe you
Sonic,
immediately
too
went
slow.
with Sonic.
Too slow.
Well, what? We were doing the whoa thing.
Whoa, too slow.
God.
Too slow and you're too
Positioned
hood.
on top of me, Cinderella
Step
looked
it up.
angry somehow.
You ought to learn not to.
Come on, Sonic.
Takes the zipper off and it's revealed that it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god.
Surprise! We're playing
Gotta
a
go
Sega.
fast.
We're playing a Sega dating
Gotta
game.
go fast.
Gotta go fast. You're too slow. Come on,
We're playing
Tails.
Super Smash Bros.
Aldina transforms into Tails and is like, "What is happening?"
What is happening is that they're having a brotherly love, a kinship, if you might add.
Oh God. Oh fuck.
It was the Green Hill Zone this whole time.
Oh my god!
It just
It
turns
all
out,
adds up. That's
this
why
is just
we're
the
in a
secret
Green Hill-like
DLC.
zone.
Oh
This is
God.
turns out this is the secret DLC to Sonic Dreams collection.
Oh my
Oh my God. Oh,
I can't believe we're just fucking up the story right now.
Oh, we have constantly been fucking up the story.
That's the point. Look, I'm not gonna be here next week, so we have to stall as much as we can.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair point. Fair
So
point.
are
Yeah,
we
fair
skipping
point.
next
No,
week, or is someone replacing him?
No. We aren't going to start the Red Riding Hood, but we still have Cinderella to do. So we can do like bad ends, like bad end hunting.
Okay.
You ought to learn not to push people's buttons like that.
Come into my palace, just pushing my buttons. Call me cringe.
Really, you are the one who is cringe machine.
I mean, if you ask, okay.
Fortunately-
How the fuck is coin flipping a martial art?
I mean, I was so sad that you weren't here for when Cinderella called us cringe.
Fortunately for you, I'm a good guy, but not all men are like me. Give me 1 sec.
Cage Leprechaun, you come into my Twitch chat. You disrespected me. Call me cringe. Will have your fucking head.
As far as I can hear, it's just right before you say "call me cringe," there's a period. So
Yep.
it's just you're requesting me to call you cringe. So okay, here we go again.
I am Daddy's special fucking boy!
I am the holy god special princess, and I deserve to be treated as such. I banish you from the depths of hell, from whence you game machine spawn.
Okay,
So you're
Princess
banishing me
Joy.
from hell, then where am I going?
Limbo.
Go back to stage 1!
Oh,
God,
and by the way,
fucking hell.
the way you play is fucking disgusting. Up your style some more, for fuck's sakes.
What? So confused
Don't worry
now.
about it. Don't worry about it. We're referencing Ultra Kill.
Oh, have you know the Travis and Gianni Discord call? The one where Gianni plays as Gabriel? You heard that one yet?
No, I'm referencing the Maxor video.
Yeah, there was the Maxor video. There's also Gianni who also voiced the memes. Who was the voice actor for Gabriel. Let me
You
find it.
hamster.
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 Thank you for releasing me. And now I shall destroy the world. Oh dear God! What have I unleashed?
Oh god. Everything you see is biblically accurate and canon to the Christ verse. I will not be accused of blasphemy again.
And then...
Oh, fuck. What if some creep forced you down like this? You think you could fight it?
I wasn't trying to push your buttons.
If you weren't doing it on purpose, then that makes it even worse.
Maybe I'm a temptress by nature.
No maybe about it, you little devil.
I can tell. Couldn't stop myself from laughing.
This isn't a joke.
I fell silent at his admonishment. The air between us was so tense, I could scarcely feel the sunshine. Plus, he's shadowing me with as he's basically caged me underneath him.
It was at that it was at that moment I looked up and saw there was no sun.
I don't let my guard down around just anyone, you know.
Right.
Right.
Right. Hey, Alice, would you...
Suddenly, Cinderella fell silent.
Would I? Would you?
Would I?
Would you?
Would
Would I?
Would you?
Would I?
Would you?
Would I?
Would you?
Oh god, how long is this gonna go on?
Care for a free lollipop?
Would I?
Would I? Would you?
Woody.
Oh god. Alright.
Do we need to call it a night? Because I think
I was
we
gonna
are
say it's
literally
getting.
It is getting to that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we are
there's-
also absolutely losing it. More
I'm so sorry.
I mean, to be honest, we have fun.
Would
riffing
I?
on one another. Would you?
Would I?
are you?
Would you?
Tara, your horny chat's spilling into mine.
Oh, really? What are they saying right now?
Now I'm horny on Terratan's chat.
Wow! And you guys are no longer horny with me anymore. How dare you?
Yeah, because
How
you're
dare you?
say-so.
You disrespected me.
Yep.
This is the ultimate disrespect.
Okay, everyone,
Cancel
move
culture
to
at work.
close
Cancel
Tyrant's
culture
stream and
strikes
move over to
again.
Tara's.
Episode banned from the stand.
Oh man. All right. Well,
Capitalism at its finest.
is something
Do
wrong?
it- Do we want to just stop here, or do we want to just move a little bit
I think
further?
it's a good
and...
stopping point. Because we don't know what Cinderella's gonna say. Ooh.
Valis Taruk.
And maybe this time Cinderella's voice won't go all wibbly wobbly at the beginning.
Yeah.
That kind of depends.
Mhm.
Are they sleeping or are they awake? What are they doing?
Good question.
And next
might-
week I'll probably be pulling out a guide to make sure that we get all the other endings and CPs.
Yeah.
I am your fucking sovereign.
Unless
God.
we manage to extend this even longer and we won't even be ready to start Red Riding Hood the week after.
Probably
True.
won't be, honestly. I mean, oof.
We're already having trouble trying to do all this, not gonna lie.
Oh, are we? No, I'm just
We're
kidding.
having trouble?
Yeah! We're slow! That's
Trouble?
the trouble!
I've always been slow.
You're too slow.
Oh god.
You're too slow! You're too slow!
Gotta
You're
go
too
fast.
slow!
I mean, this is a microcosm of how like any of those Twitch plays work out, because it's absolute chaos like this.
Yeah. But is it not entertaining?
Yeah.
Chat,
Are
you
you
not
not entertained?
Oof.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
Man, I'm
thank you
just-
all.
Yeah, thank you for
Lord,
hosting
that's
again,
it, that's
Tara.
We're
It
done
was
for the night?
fun. Yeah, Tara was really good. Thanks.
I'm
Yeah.
hibernating again.
I will.
That was fun. And
Coming,
now
everybody.
this
Thanks
week
for
the more
coming
voice.
to be horny.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Oh, hey, Cat's playing some Animal Crossing.
Ooh, hog.
Yeah, go.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Kitty's playing. Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
Ah.
Yeah, I think
Alright,
I will
chat.
raid Cat.
Turn
as
this
well.
on?
Alright,
Alright.
chat. I think it's
Goodbye,
time for me to
everyone.
Go to
Yeah,
bed.
goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Night, night, bye,
Good day. Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Night.
Bye.
Bye. Why am I still here?
Just for
And
supper.
that's the end of my stream.
I guess I missed the button. I'm so sorry about showing up late.
No
It's
worries. It
fine.
happens.
There's no problems with that.
I mean, I
have
did
no
tell you to get some
problems.
rest. You just ended up resting a bit too much.
So,
Yeah, I hit
let's
the
go
hay a
give
little
Top
too
Cat
hard.
some love.
I'm gonna go back to sleep because I have to meet with someone tomorrow.